right now.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oliver, what's this podcast called in French?
It's called. I don't know it in French. I don't know. Fuck.
You
Not good
fail,
enough.
sir.
I failed it. It's called.
You know, that's what we're eventually going to get the producer to do, okay? And then consistently off English to French translation. So hopefully we'll get this answer right here.
All right, here we go.
Consistently
I feel
off.
like we've done
Here
it.
we go. Here we go.
Toujours quoi?
Toujours
is always.
French. La di da.
Change all your settings to French.
Yeah.
That way you can't get back and change it
But
back
I
to
don't want
English.
to open the page in the App Store. I don't want to. See, this is what you need the producer for.
Yeah, hold on.
Welcome back, everybody. It's consistently off, and it's number 242.
We're hitting the ground running.
Woo! We're having some vino tonight.
It's wine night.
It's just the three of us again.
Yeah, it's just us guys.
Again, still.
Oof.
Still.
Constamment désactivé. That's what Google says.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I like
Craig,
that,
you
but
need to
it's
pay more than
Toujours
nothing for your apps,
désactivé.
dude.
Okay, let's see.
Your free apps fucking up.
Consistently off French to English translation.
Fuck you, Craig. Pay 99 cents for a better app.
Constamment hors français.
Constamment en français.
Constamment.
That means constantly in French.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah,
consistently
dude.
off French. Okay,
Yeah.
see, this is the show.
No,
right?
keep going. Keep going. This,
Okay,
this
got
is
it.
turning out real good.
Here we go. Ready?
Constamment désactivé.
There you go. Constamment
Constamment.
désactivé.
Désactivé.
Constamment désactivé.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's
Sounds
Yeah,
fair
there you
enough.
go. Yeah. And then how do you
I don't
say-
understand it, but it sounds cool.
And then
242.
There you go.
240.
That's
Oh.
what episode number we're
Yeah,
on.
that's 242.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's, what is that, suck my own dick? What is it?
It kinda
242.
Yeah,
Suck-
go suck your own dick.
Yeah, totally, right?
Pretty sure that's what it
Suck
says.
on dick.
242.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
go suck your own
that's
dick.
what it says.
Do suck your own dick.
Oh, do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
242.
Yeah, do suck your own dick. Yeah. Go
But
suck-
that's what episode we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the suck your own
Of
dick episode.
Constamment
Désactivé.
désactivé.
Dude, it's another layer to my fever dream right there. dude.
There you go. And we're having French wine right now.
Yeah. And we're doing French in Portugal. We're very on theme today.
I always try to do a new one, and that was the last bottle
Okay.
of the recommended thing.
Okay.
So
It's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think they're both $20.
Nice.
We're out there.
It's really perfumey, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It does have like that
Red cherry end.
the back of your
Strong.
tongue.
Yeah,
explosion.
up front, soft tannins. Really splashes on the tongue very nicely.
Fruit forward.
Fruit forward.
It's not bad. And if, as you guys see, I stayed away from cabs.
Yeah.
There you go. That's fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
are both lighters.
Yeah.
That's fun.
As you also see, I didn't pick up any garbage Pinot.
Well, it is summer. It is summertime, so it lends itself.
Yeah.
Right.
The lighter the better.
So guys,
Here we are.
we got a lot to talk about, huh?
Yeah. I've been gone.
He's
Regale
been
me.
everywhere.
I've been
man.
gone.
Welcome
Welcome to.
Yes. Welcome back.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I was just in Europe for like 12 days or something.
That's the best.
Yeah, it was great. The ostensible reason is because my dad was giving a talk at the, what was it, MCM conference, which is Mathematics and Computation in Music conference. Yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait to tell you about the conference, but
Okay.
I'll get to it. But that was the reason we even did this, and so,
Wait.
yeah.
You went to a different country
Yeah. For my dad to give an academic
in
talk.
English.
Yeah. Yeah. the whole-
About-
about his paper was on
Okay.
quantum harmony.
Wow.
Yeah. Introduction to how quantum physics and harmony are related.
Did he also program drums to order Amazon items?
No, but he could have.
Whoa, dude.
There was probably
Shots
someone else
fired,
there
whatever
who
your
did.
name is.
Yeah. Yeah. So we just planned the entire trip around that. My dad's still there. He's there for a couple more days.
Fuck yeah, good for him.
He comes
Shout
back.
out, Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he still doing the conference? Up
No,
until now?
conference is
Okay.
over. I was there for the end of the conference, but he's just
I
walking
was there for
around,
the conference.
yeah, hanging out with his student and buddy Omar. So shout out Omar.
Shout out
Shout out
Omar.
Yeah, OCH. He's the man. He's the dude who he helped put on the conference, and he's the co-writer on the paper with my dad.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, he's a cool dude. And now they're just like, he's Portuguese. He's from Portugal, so he's like showing him around, taking him to see the cool shit.
Fuck
And,
yes.
Yeah,
Dude, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
what's better than having someone that lives there?
Yeah, and
show
actually
you-
knows where to go.
Like, do you want to go to a restaurant?
Yeah.
Don't go there.
yeah.
Yeah. There's this place over here. It's through a garbage can.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a garbage can.
Yeah.
It still tastes just as good, but it is
Yeah,
a day old.
This is where I eat every day.
This is how we get our
You didn't
emails.
say what kind of friend in
Yeah,
town. You
yeah,
just
yeah.
said-
Just a friend. Yeah,
I know you like kimchi. This is cabbage. So
yeah. So we planned, just the whole trip around that. I knew I had to get back for the concert, but that still left me like 12 days to
is that why you
stroll
came
around
back?
Europe. Yeah.
You came back
Because
for
I had
say
concert
anything.
tickets. Yeah, dude. It matters. Yeah. It was worth it.
That is the best.
Yeah. I mean, what's 2 more days in Europe versus seeing a show that's not going to happen again?
Right? It's fair.
Yeah. And
No, it's not.
It's not. And
But you had the tickets first.
yeah, and I already had the tickets.
There you
so,
go.
Yeah. But yeah, still 12 days was plenty, and felt fast. I always want to just stay there whenever I'm there. So
I could live here.
yeah. Let's just stay. Let's just not go back. So yeah, we flew into Paris first. I'm gonna just like relive my Instagram stories.
Was there a
during
reason
that.
why you
Yeah,
guys
That's what
went
happened.
to Paris first?
To go to Paris?
I mean, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was like.
No, there's no.
My
reason.
dad has a pencil that he created.
It's
for
also you
mathematics.
can't really fly to Lisbon directly from LA.
Okay.
It does exist, but it's way more expensive. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just like, okay, fuck it, we'll spend like 2
Yeah,
days
hold up.
in Paris.
You
and
guys
then-
have all
yeah.
live there, right?
Yeah. So we know the city, and yeah, it's honestly there was no reason other than we just liked the city and wanted to hang
I
out.
told
there.
you guys once we make money, I will move there.
Yeah. So we flew in and immediately just started walking around. Went to dinner. We got in like mid-afternoon, so it was basically around dinner time when we got there, and we went to what is it? Restaurant or the Bouillon Julien, which is in
The Bouillon Julia.
I forget which arrondissement, but it's like but yeah, Julien. It's like a super working class kind of French restaurant, but like cheap and good, and like they have all the standards and all that stuff.
Dude,
And-
everything in France,
Yeah.
as long as it's not Michelin, is
yeah,
cheap and good.
Yeah, that's true. But this is like
Yeah.
made. It's right by the university, and it's like
Cool.
basically
Fuck
for
yeah.
students and workers to like get a cheap meal for.
I mean,
And
we just talked about walking around Portugal with someone
Yeah.
that lived there. Like,
Exactly.
what's better than going to where everyone
Yeah,
goes?
both of our dinners in Paris were actually recommended by my mom, who had just been there. So she was like, "You guys should go to these restaurants," and we're like, "Okay."
You should hit
Yeah.
Oliver's Privilege Corner like 12 more times.
Yeah, my mom had just come back from Paris like a month ago, so she's like, "Go here," and we're like, "Okay." So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that was that recommendation.
Is that a place you've never been?
Yeah, none of
Sweet.
none of the places we went I had been before.
Even better.
Yeah, so the first one was this pea soup thingy.
Oh, it looks like pea.
Yeah, green pea.
I love pea soup.
And then the
Oh,
steaky thing.
yes.
And then, so that was the first dinner we had. That's basically all we did that day because we just flew in and basically fell
Oliver's
asleep.
food tour.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the
Yeah,
flight?
everybody just go to my Instagram and they're on my highlights. You can just see basically everything I ate on the entire trip.
What's that flight? 14?
The flight?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's only like 11 hours.
From Lax?
Yeah, it was like 11. Maybe yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
going there was like 11 and a half. Coming back was like just under 11 or something like that.
Mine was 14 because I had to lay over in fucking Sanford.
There you go. Yeah, watched some stupid movies. Watched Dune Part 2 on the plane.
How was it?
Whoa.
It's all right. Like, they're trying to do too much, but it's all right. It was
So they
fun.
made up for the first one where they didn't do anything.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They
Like,
tried to just cram in all the...
Here's sand.
Yeah, and more sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just started cramming in exposition in the second one. but it's all right. And then I don't remember what
How long?
I slept a lot.
How long is it?
Dune 2, it's like 2.5.
Good,
close
dude.
to 3.
That's a good chunk of your fucking flight.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect plane movie, you know.
Fuck yeah.
Eat up the time. And and then and then we only really had one full entire day in Paris. No, that's not true. We had 2. We had so on the first full day we went to the Louvre. The thing I remembered about the Louvre this time is how stuffy it is. I didn't remember how fucking like just not well ventilated that place is. I've been to the Louvre a lot, but I just got like super fucking hot in there.
What was the temperature like?
The weather was actually decent. It was like, you know, mid 70s, kind of, clear.
Yep.
Good weather the entire trip. Both in France and Portugal.
You'd think that the Louvre would be temperature controlled?
There are certain sections, but like in like a lot of the hallways and a lot of like the kind of smaller rooms, there's nothing. And it's just like,
Staircases and shit.
yeah.
But even the fucking ceilings have art on them.
Yeah, exactly. So, there are the more, like, I was just, like, seeking those out. I was just, like, walking from hallway to hallway being like, is this one air conditioned? Is this one air conditioned? Because, like, it's not the whole thing.
Why is everyone in this hallway?
Yeah. But, also it was, what day of the week was that? Would have Friday or something?
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I think it would have been Friday. And, yeah, it was pretty crowded. It's the fucking Louvre. It's tourist
It's always
season.
crowded.
Yeah, it's 100% crowded all the time. But it was fun. Just,
Is there anything
saw
in
some cool
particular
shit.
other than the funny Mona Lisa?
nah, just, I saw a bunch of shit that I'd seen before.
A lot of Jesus.
A lot of Jesus, yeah, tons of Jesus.
That whole hallway is fucking Jesus.
Yeah, I did have fun.
a
And
lot
like,
of Jesus dying.
Yeah, either or being born.
Or being born.
Yeah, he's either being born or he's getting crucified.
Yeah.
Or he rises again, guys. Okay, jeez.
That's true.
Yeah.
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 I guess he comes. Oh yeah, the one that was true.
That is
I
true.
think I took a picture of it. The one clean shaven Jesus I think I've ever seen.
Clean shaven Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
What's
seen.
up, everyone?
What's up? We're beardless Jesus.
I think that's like racist somehow. Dude.
Yeah. There it is. The only painting of Jesus I've seen where he doesn't have a beard and
you go.
short hair.
Dude, that's Down's Jesus.
Yeah. It's
Oh, wow.
I mean,
man.
that's
Yeah.
not racist.
That's just canceled. That's just canceled.
okay.
Yeah.
Cancelled. Because it's true.
But yeah, and then that was Louvre Day. Let's see what else we did.
That was
day?
Louvre.
Louvre Day.
You did another good dinner that day.
What about,
Yes.
what about snacks on the road? What about lunches?
Oh
What
yeah,
about
so
breakfast?
lunch was we were just kind of just walking around, and we ran into a bakery that had apparently won second place best baguette in 2022 or something
Nice.
like that.
Fuck yeah, dude. I
So-
printed up a couple of those in my store.
Yeah. So yeah, just like you can just put anything in your window.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had won in 2022, so we're like, fuck it, we're right here, and we just grabbed sandwiches and.
What, do you want him to find the third place?
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to find the fucking food score that's a Z, dude.
I mean, we did eat the best one this year, so.
I mean,
Okay.
they're all fucking good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the baguettes are great. All the
Yeah, yeah.
sandwiches are great.
Exactly. You're not gonna find a bad one, but this one, won a prize. But yeah, dinner that night was that restaurant's called Robert and Louise. Robert and Louise.
I'm not writing any of these down because I have no idea how to spell
That's
them.
Robert and Louise.
Yeah, dude, I can't.
and,
I
Louise.
can't write this down.
Is there anything short for Louise?
No, Lulu.
Robbie and Lulu.
Yeah, Robbie and Lulu.
The old Robin.
Bobby and Lulu.
Bobby and Lulu.
I'm just gonna do Robin Lou, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Robin Lou.
Yeah. And then, so that one, I had a massive duck breast that looked like that. That thing was fucking amazing.
What
Crazy
reduction?
duck.
Is that pomegranate?
No, it was just like balsamic and honey reduction.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
What else is on that plate, Oliver?
Taters and
You
salad.
have to describe the food.
Taters and
For
salad. That's
our
right. This is a
oral
This is a
podcast
yeah.
It's a
listeners.
food podcast.
It's a food podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a fucking big, huge ass, like 2 kilo fucking duck breast,
2
roasted
kilos.
ass potatoes.
Wait, hang on. Ready, hang on.
And Oliver's gonna talk about this breast and
the seasoned salad and the roasted.
Oliver wiped his ball sack with the breast.
And then, dude, I think I had like maybe 5 chocolate mousses on this trip for
Yeah.
dessert.
Oh my
like
God,
at least
dude.
like chocolate mousse was just everywhere, and I was just
Mousse.
like, I was just in mousse mode, I guess. So.
Oliver chocolate mousse Dobry.
I am Moose Man.
Ollie Moose.
Yeah, I was just just moosing it up. So that's what I had for dessert there. Yeah, and then that was basically the end of that day after the Louvre. That was kind of the centerpiece of the whole day.
He moosing.
And then the next day we did like Montmartre. We did like Sacré-Cœur, that big ass fucking staircase and
Yeah.
church and stuff.
Yeah.
Walked around that
For
whole
those who
area.
have never been,
It's worth it.
did you climb the stairs?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Did you climb up the front or the side like my dumbass?
The side. We did this because the front was closed. We got there too early. We went at we got there right at 10, even though it said it opened at 10. It wasn't open.
Dude, the
So we
side
just-
stairs are so fucking steep.
Yes, they're very steep.
Dude,
Yeah.
it is a fucking workout to get
Dude,
up
we went up and the apparently some firefighters were doing drills just running up and down those staircase, and they went like up and back in the time it took us
Oh
to
my
just get up.
God.
They had already gotten all the way up and like
They
were
had
on
their
the way.
oxygen tanks on and shit.
Yeah, it was a troop of
Genius.
firefighters.
Wow.
Yeah, so props to them for fucking being in shape. But yeah, then we, just saw that church, took all the view pictures. I like this. The church is now taking cards for donations if you want to light a candle. Didn't know.
Sick.
That's fucking new.
Oh yeah.
So you can pay with a card if you want to light a candle at the church now.
There you go.
Usually, it used to be just, throw your change in.
Hey, way easier.
Yeah.
I love
Convenient.
they put the coin things everywhere too.
Very
Yeah. Oh yeah, they still have the coin things,
Yeah.
of course, but
now
now you can pay with a card.
now you pay the card, baby.
And then we went to the Montparnasse Cemetery, saw some graves of famous dead people, and
Who's your favorite?
mine was Samuel Beckett. That's he's the reason I went to that one.
I do love that I went there and I did not know any famous people that were in there. I just walked around.
Yeah. It's also just pretty because
Yeah.
all the
I saw a
headstones are
bunch.
cool.
How do you
Yeah.
fucking find these people?
There's a map,
the internet.
Also,
the internet, and there's a
I
map.
didn't Google who was there. I just said this is a big ass cemetery.
It's,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous, regardless.
Yeah, I was also confused. I thought that there was the one where Jim Morrison and like Oscar Wilde were and shit, but this was a different one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I thought it was the same one. It was not.
Is it by the tunnels?
No, it's by the train station, like Montparnasse, big train station.
Oh yeah.
Or not Montparnasse. Yes, Montparnasse. Anyway, then what did we do? Oh, I grabbed a fucking kebab for lunch because I was hungry. My dad wasn't.
Kebab.
And then we walked around like the Hotel de Ville area and saw this like samba group for some reason of all basically all white people. I guess there were a couple black folks in there, but
What are you saying? Fucking white people.
yeah, black people can't. Oh my god, black people can do samba.
That's right.
Yeah.
Join me, Oliver.
No, it's just like a bunch of folks doing samba music. I don't know where. I mean, maybe they're Brazilian, but just doing samba music in the hall.
Dude, we don't see color, right?
Yeah, you're right.
They're just good musicians, all right, man.
It's true. They were just drumming their butts off.
Thanks.
And
I'm
then
melting.
then we made our way to the bakery that does the best baguette of 2024.
Ooh, did they
Yes.
have a sign in the window?
Yeah, they did.
How many baguettes have you had, and where does this rank?
I mean, I've had a
Fuck
lot.
yeah,
of,
Ziggy.
Woo, nice one, Ziggy. Thank you.
If you're having girl problems,
I don't know. I've had tons of baguettes, but this was a damn fucking good one.
Okay.
It's no denying it's probably the best I've had in a very long time. That's
Okay.
for sure.
Next
Probably
question.
since-
Have you ever had a bad baguette in France?
In France? Yeah, I have.
Whoa.
I've had like a pretty cheap ass one that was
All right, wait.
kind of not worth my time.
Did you buy it from the grocery store?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, now just for reference, let's just say versus like a Lee's sandwich.
Oh, way fucking better. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
whoa, dude.
Yeah.
just,
I like Lee's sandwiches. Don't get me wrong. You can't beat those prices
Shout out
too.
Lee's.
Yeah, $1.50 baguette or whatever.
Shots
That's
pretty incredible.
Yeah, but also, like I said, France actually regulates their
Yep.
bread prices. So
That's right.
we got 4 baguettes for like $5 or whatever.
That's
Bag
awesome.
it.
I loved watching people just walk around with a fucking baguette chewing on it.
Yeah, there's my baguette.
Oh yeah.
Bag of baguettes.
God, it looks great.
Yeah. And then we had a couple for ourselves, and then we took some to my dad's friend Alain's house, who lives actually just outside of Paris, literally on the outskirts. and we had dinner at his house. His
You
wife
trained it all the way?
yeah, just it's on the RER, just right out.
Outside of, because never been anywhere.
Yeah.
Is it just like neighborhoods?
Yeah, it's
So-
it was pretty residential. Like,
Okay.
yeah, and he's.
I
An
wasn't sure if
apartment there.
it's condos or some shit.
Yeah, it was an apartment.
Okay.
But yeah, just like quick train ride. You can dick it from the metro. Actually, it wasn't even RER. It was the metro.
Did he just say dick it?
You can dick it. You can dick the metro. Just dig it.
Everyone's in Porto, dude.
Everyone's important.
I think I have AIDS.
And they definitely have AIDS if they're important.
Well, now that you've seen all that porn,
That's racist.
now that you've seen all that porn, you definitely have AIDS.
Yeah. Just by watching it.
Porn's ruined for me.
Yeah. No more porn. Fuck porn. Yes, it's fuck porn.
All right.
Yeah, so that was our last night in Paris. Was at Alain's house. His wife made an awesome like seafood curry thing. That was really
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And I felt good about myself because it was him and his wife, Alain and his wife, my dad, and then another couple that was like their neighbor friends. And
You only had sex with two of them?
yeah. And like it was all in French, and I managed to at least
Oh,
follow the
damn,
conversation. Yeah.
Sick.
Good job.
Yeah, so I at least comprehended enough, and I didn't have like anything to say because they're all, it's fucking old people. I don't know what am I going to contribute. But yeah, like
You
it
just
was.
smile and laugh and nod and shit.
Yeah, I was at least
We,
following the
we.
conversation, and it was like they were talking politics and all kinds of dumb
Nice.
shit.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I at least felt good about my French skills a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, have you practiced at all?
No, so
The
and
most
like
practice
I said,
is when we ask you shit.
Yeah.
In French.
Yeah. So at least I, could hold my own there, and yeah, they would switch to English if I like needed help or anything, but I never, did because
Let's
I had
quiz
nothing
him,
to say.
dude. Take a picture.
And yeah, so that was the last day, and then the next day we flew to Portugal.
The man.
Yes.
Easy flight to Lisbon, easy jet, easy flight on easy jet.
Easy digging.
You've ever been?
To Portugal?
Yes.
Yeah, I have been 8 years ago
Okay.
in 2016.
Correct.
That's actually that's
you
true.
should probably ask him where he hasn't been.
It was like months before I met you was the last time I had been to Portugal.
Yeah. You should have hit that right after I said. You should have asked him where he hasn't been.
Yeah. That was the year I did.
Suspense was good.
That was the year I did the walk from. But actually, I'd spent more time in Porto than Lisbon, so I got to know Lisbon a little better this time.
Fucking Shane Taki.
Yeah.
He honeymooned there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did like 2 weeks or something.
I want to text him. I should text him and ask because I think I might have eaten at one of the restaurants he mentioned.
Yeah.
I think I might have. I need to ask him. It's ringing a bell. I'll text him about it. But
Text him right now. Give him a call.
Yeah. Let's
Call
get him on
up.
the line.
We're taking calls.
Yeah.
Call him up.
Shane from Huntington Beach. And
Costa Mesa.
Yeah, Costa Mesa. Right.
Close
right.
enough.
Same thing.
It's
It's not the same
at
thing.
all.
Not at all. But so yeah, we flew into Lisbon, easy flight, like 2.5 hours, super easy. I got for some reason I got exit row seating and priority boarding for free. So yeah, I mean.
You were clicking that the whole time, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but it's like exit row seating means
dude.
about this on this small of a plane means
Hell
about
yeah.
like normal leg room
Yeah,
for
right, I know.
for an international
Points
flight.
are nice.
But yeah, and it wasn't points. It was just I don't know what I clicked. I just clicked the right thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and got it for
Dude,
free.
your dad's gonna be like, "Why'd you charge $452 to
Yeah,
my account?"
yeah. He sees the charge later. It's like, what the fuck?
Oliver just
Yeah.
blissfully, I don't know what I did to get all this awesome shit. I got first class somehow, God.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
It's a
Dom
tiny,
Perignon,
but it's
Dom
EasyJet,
Perignon.
right? It's like but
Yeah.
it's Spirit Airlines in
Right.
Europe. Yeah, quick and easy flight. Got to our hostel, or not hostel, hotel. Hostels later.
Big difference too.
Big difference. Yeah, and it was, boy, it would have been like early afternoon. So we just started walking around, and it was during the Euro Cup. It's still going on. The Euro Cup is still happening. And we walked around and we walked just like all over the fucking town, but we ended up at the like where the like big public viewing area is for the tournament,
Sick.
which is just like on the water. It's Lisbon is a coastal town.
Oh my
so,
God.
So it's like right on the water. There's this big area where you just have a big ass screen and a stage and people
Son of a bitch.
standing around watching.
I thought that was like for a concert. That was
Yeah,
just to watch the.
It was
fucking-
just to watch the tournament.
Holy
yeah.
shit! That's
How was
awesome.
that energy?
It was awesome. Portugal wasn't playing, so it was just like
Okay.
other
Yeah.
European folks watching their teams.
Yeah, but it shows you
think
like
it was
how
like-
big fucking.
It
that
was like
is in another
Slovakia
country.
and Netherlands or something like
Okay.
that. I don't remember.
Yep.
But we were just there to watch, and we just grabbed some beers and sat there and watched, and people
yeah,
watched. It was
dude.
great.
What beer
Yeah.
did you get?
So there's 2 brands of beer. I actually looked up on one of the downtimes. I looked up that there's 2 main brands of beer. There's Sagres, which is the southern one, and then there's Superbock, which is the northern one. So
Super.
yeah. They taste kind of the same. It's like fucking Bud Light and
Yeah.
Miller here,
Yep.
But they're better. They're like actually good fucking lagers.
Lagers.
Yeah.
Not
and-
Pilsners.
No. Yeah, they're
You're in
lagers for
Europe,
sure.
dude.
And
Yeah.
yeah, just normal good summer beers for drinking to keep you cool.
Fuck yeah.
Drinking a lager to keep you cool.
Yeah, like it's cold.
Like a true European.
yeah, it's cold. And then
At least it was cold.
yes, exactly. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Also there was this weird thing where like you had to basically make an account to put in cash to buy the beers, and then you used the account to. It was stupid.
Oh, it was
Weird.
The
Yeah, they
fair,
wouldn't-
dude.
it was
the fair.
just-
you got to buy tickets.
Yeah, it was
to use
exactly.
this
It was
stuff.
exactly like the fair. Yeah, you have to get tickets to use as fake cash to buy beers.
But the beers are always off prices, so that you always have
so
something left over.
Well, we had to get 2 rounds to make it even up.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, we had to grab an extra beer. Oh, but yes, that was how we spent the afternoon, and then we went to dinner at the place that I'm pretty sure I think I heard Shane mention. I'm gonna ask him about, called Duque, which means the Duke.
Dookie.
Yeah,
Sick.
the old Dookie.
Dude, Green Day was there.
Yeah, and Green Day opened the restaurant actually, and
So in this restaurant, they
Mm-hmm.
only use cuisine of the excrement of the animal.
yes, yeah,
Dookie.
the cuisine of the Dookie,
The Duke.
yeah, Duke cuisine.
It's right off of the Longview Boardwalk.
Yeah. Yeah, had clams to start.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And then
Oh.
I had pork cheek. My dad had a steak.
Is that rice?
Yeah, and like cilantro rice and
yeah.
butter and shit.
Nice tomato.
And then what did I have for dessert?
Dude,
I
pork
didn't take-
cheek?
I had
Oh
dessert.
my
I didn't take a
God.
picture of it.
Is that gravy?
Must have forgotten to.
I think-
Yeah, it's like a wine sauce kind of. Yeah.
I think you posted on your Instagram.
Did I? Maybe I forgot that picture.
Maybe you deleted
well.
it
I know he had dessert there. Oh well.
because your other girlfriend was in it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Just bored.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't add it to the highlight,
Yeah, I must have forgotten.
but you could still could.
yeah, I
It's
still could.
archives
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But anyway.
Oh yeah.
But then we just walked around more, and then the next day, we actually were our train to Coimbra, where the conference was later that day, but we had the entire morning and afternoon. So we just walked around more. We went to like the highest parts of the city and took just crazy view photos. Again, all of this is on my Instagram. Go watch it or look at it.
They're listening.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And so it's funny, like, fucking, all right, if there's one word for Lisbon, it's hilly. It's very fucking hilly.
That's racist somehow.
Yeah, it is racist. Yeah, it's definitely racist.
Feels like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did go up on that one overlook though, didn't you?
I went up on multiple overlooks.
Yeah.
We started on one, made our way up to a second one, and just like, yeah.
What's funny?
Just-
One of the pictures you posted when I Googled where you're going.
Yeah.
It was like literally that vantage point.
Yes,
It's like
probably.
you posted it, I was like,
yeah.
this
Yeah.
looks just. Yep.
Yep, probably just took that same photo.
Well, you're also vacationing with professional walker.
Yes.
Chris Dobry.
Yeah, that's true. My dad is
Dude.
notoriously good at walking. Probably better than me at it.
The surprise that he's going to do at the end of this is that Chris is actually walking home right now.
Yeah, he's actually on his way home on foot.
That's his retirement present. He's going to walk back to Lisbon.
Yeah, he's actually starting. He'll get here on Thursday. He's not going to stop, but he'll get here on Thursday. Yeah. And I mean, that is not far from the truth. He is just walking around right now. Yeah, so we just found all the cool views, and then we walked back towards the water to this crazy food court thing that I ended up going
Yes.
back to. Had some food there, had lunch, had a steak sando. And then we caught our train to Coimbra. And Coimbra is where we spent most of the time because that's where the conference was. So that was the bulk of the trip was in Coimbra, which is
How do you spell that?
Coimbra. And
Coimbra.
yeah. So
Sure,
it's
Coimbra,
straight
dude.
north. As you know, if you picture Portugal, it's the edge of Europe, right? And so there's Lisbon in the south, Porto in the north. Coimbra is like 2/3 of the way between them, in the north.
I got a question for Craig. Can
Okay.
you picture Europe?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Do you know what he's talking about?
Kind of.
where
Nah.
Portugal is.
Nah, who knows where that place is, dude? It's,
Portugal doesn't exist. It's not a real.
It doesn't exist, just like those fucking heads, dude.
Yeah,
It's all a dick sleeve.
everything's a dick sleeve.
The world is a dick sleeve.
Ba, ba, ba,
Richard Sleeve and
Richard
Associates. Yeah.
Sleeve.
SCHEILV.
He was the translator for your dad at his mathematics.
Yeah, he
Sleeve.
was. Yeah,
Sleeve.
Oh,
Sleeve. Yeah, Dick Sleeve.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Richard
Sleeve.
Sleeve.
So no, just
I am Richard
EIV.
Sleeve.
Yeah, EIV.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we got to our hotel there, just checked on in, and met up with Omar, who actually took us to a restaurant that was. Thank you. Yeah. Just thank you. Took us to a restaurant that was literally next door to the hotel, like as in, walk out your hotel, turn to the left, and you're at the restaurant.
Yes.
And it was called Papa, which means Pope. So we went to the Pope's restaurant. And
It was called Leather Daddy.
yeah. and I had, what did I have there? I had salmon tartare to start. Looked like that.
Oh yes.
And then fucking lamb chops.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
yes, dude.
and then
And frites.
And then I know. I
Wait,
had to,
what?
Oh, go ahead.
Go back.
What? Lamb choppies.
What's
Sauce.
It's just butter.
No, it was like a
Dijon?
it was like a mustardy mayo type thing.
Is it for the fries?
Yeah. Well, both.
It's probably
Yeah.
That's
Put it
weird.
on whatever.
Lamb chops, no mint or anything.
Yeah, mint's an American thing, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, I bet.
Well, maybe it's French. I don't know.
Also, I guess I had the fucking leg thing, but I wonder if their lamb isn't as shitty tasting as ours.
Oh yeah, no, it was great.
So
it
they
was
don't need
not that
the
greeny.
mint to
Cover
cover.
cover it up.
Yeah.
The gaminess. And the dessert, which again I fucking forgot to take a photo of for some reason.
Was double chocolate mousse.
No, it was. It had this. It was like a cake of some kind, and it had a fruit that I had never seen before that I learned was called a ground cherry. Have you ever heard of a ground cherry?
Ground cherry.
Yeah. It's got some other Latin-y name. We had to ask the waitress because none of us, Omar, my dad, or I had ever seen this thing before.
Wild cherry.
Yeah.
Dude,
Buck cherry.
Physalis.
that's a bad.
Eagle-eye
Here it
cherry.
is. It's called a Peruvian ground cherry. It looks like that. It looks kind of like a cherry tomato or something.
Well,
But
it's a cherimoya.
yeah, but
Okay.
it's very sweet.
Fucking cherry boy.
Yeah, it tastes like a.
Cool.
Tastes like, I don't know. Some
I
sweet
have
thing.
seen those.
Nice.
Fuck, what do they call them at the store? There's a name.
I mean, Google calls them the Peruvian ground cherry, but whatever.
They're like in with like the kumquats and shit,
Ah.
and the dragon fruits and shit. You know when
Yeah,
you go to
yeah.
like Vaughn's and they have like the exotic fruit things.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
buy those there.
Green tomatoes.
Yep, except they're orange.
Tomatillos.
Toss
Toma
scrambled
cherries.
Eagle-eye cherry.
And they were
Eagle-eye
sweet. They
cherry.
were.
Yeah, they were sweet.
Oh, the cherry poppin' daddies.
It tasted like kind of like a papaya, actually. Kind of
Okay.
yeah,
Dude, that's
fruity and tropical.
I love fucking fruit.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, none of us knew what the fuck it was. And then so turned in for the night there, and then the next day was the first day of the conference. Yeah, it was a 4-day thing.
So when you're with your dad,
Yeah.
you guys aren't fucking prowling on the town.
Not really. I mean, I was, he wasn't. But no.
What?
No, I'm kidding. No,
Dude,
it's
he's retired. Anything goes.
yeah, anything goes. No, I mean,
Do I need to call him?
he's without me now. I don't know. I couldn't really do things because I was with him the whole time.
Okay.
But
No, I was more asking like, there's no like go out and get wine at a fucking winery or anything.
No, not really. I
know he's there for business. So.
Yeah. No, but also like, you know, like the town still kind of shuts down around like 11ish. It's not like huge nightlife-y thing. Coimbra's a much smaller city. It's like maybe, I don't know, half the size, 2/3 the size of Lisbon. So it's not, I mean, its main claim to fame is the university, which...
How big compared to, I don't know, Irvine?
How big is
compared to Irvine? It's bigger than Irvine. It's probably about the size of like Irvine and Newport and Costa Mesa, like that kind of
Okay,
area.
Santa Ana big.
Yeah, Santa Ana big. Yeah, it's about Santa Ana
Anaheim
size.
big.
I'd say Santa Ana big.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, the centerpiece is the university, which, as we came to learn, I think they said it's the oldest running university in Europe, which it was founded in 1290.
Whoa.
So there you go.
Dude, I printed out one of those too the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, I just put that on my T-shirt.
Oldest car ever in existence.
Yeah, so I think it was founded in 1290. Yeah, and we took a tour of it later that I'll get to, of like all the old shit. But yeah, it's cool. It's a fucking school. It's a university. But the other thing that Omar told us is that that's the highest point of the city. Coimbra is also sort of hilly, but the highest point is the university. So once you're at the university, you can kind of look down at the whole city and like just choose where you want to go.
Yeah, judge 'em.
Yeah, and just look down
From
on
the
it.
university.
Yeah, exactly, and just be like, I'm
You're
smart.
not here.
I'm smart. You're not.
Wow, wow.
Look at me. I am in school.
You can't afford this.
Yeah, you will not afford this. You will not afford this. No, but
Fuck yes.
so it was the first day of the conference. We got there, and yeah. So again, this is the Mathematics and Computation in Music conference.
Yes.
So it
Yes.
is like 90% white dudes, maybe like 10 women, less, 5 women.
All play Sombra or whatever.
Yeah. Racist. And all over. They're from all over, from America, from Europe. Not really. Mostly just Europe and America. So
I would have
not
loved
much.
it if you were like, they're all from Irvine.
Yeah. It's just it's just UCI people.
He said Santa Ana was
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he said.
Yeah.
But
He did?
But
Santa Ana's not white.
believe me when I show you, I'll
Yeah, I
even
know.
show you the book after this. It's maybe the nerdiest thing I've ever been to my entire life. Like, I can't even begin to describe how fucking nerdy this thing was.
Yeah, it sounds
yeah.
like international nerds.
Yes, it was
So-
international old white dude nerds.
Outside of this room,
Yeah.
and like any musicians we know,
It had
sounds
like maybe
the nerdiest shit ever.
Yes.
If you tell like your sister or my mom this, they're like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's some fucking nerd shit.
oh, it was the
They don't even know
yeah.
it exists.
No, of course.
I didn't know it
There's no
existed.
reason to know it exists because again, the music part is the last word in the conference for a reason. It's the last thing they're thinking about. It's a math and computation conference that happens to do with music every now and then.
Yeah, because
But-
your dad
yeah.
made it up and turned it into a fucking class.
No, my dad didn't do this. He's just there to present a paper.
Don't you take this
Yeah.
off then.
My dad would never do something so nerdy. He was one of the few.
He's a speaker.
Yeah, he's a speaker. He's one of the
He
few.
would never do something so dirty. He
Yeah.
created his program, didn't he?
Yeah, but
He's
that's
a fucking nerd.
He is a nerd, but he's
Yeah,
a
but
more
you should
musical
meet the
nerd.
other people. At
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
conference.
say you should see these nerds.
There's nothing wrong with being nerds.
No, but I'm saying you have not met these nerds.
Chris,
My dad,
Chris
Oliver-
makes music.
yes, exactly. My dad was one of like maybe 4 or 5 actual composers or musicians at this entire thing.
You know,
out of like 100 people.
Music's just like a form of math. So like technically we are all composers as long as we know how to do mathematics.
Yeah,
That's their argument.
That's their argument. Yeah, you'd fit right in, Nick.
That's their argument.
I wrote the fucking class, dude.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Thanks.
you put on the content.
Thanks. Do you see that I'm running out of...
I know.
Running
we're
on
listening.
empty.
Running on.
Is that doing anything for you?
It should. I don't know. It feels
Is it
like it
good?
could be going crazy.
I don't know, dude.
You get to throw some fans on you.
I'm
The heat wave has
I'm
hit.
seeing hair and
Southern
fucking
Yeah, it's hot as
facial
fuck.
structures.
That's why I
The
have this
world's on
jacket
fire. How about yours?
How about
That's
yours?
the way I like it.
Okay, so
I never.
Yeah,
get bored.
back to this thing.
how many days of the conference did you do?
He did it.
I skipped like vast portions of it.
What did you do while
Just walked around, saw shit.
he didn't have to either?
He didn't have to be either. He went to some of them. He went to some different ones because he, I don't know, wanted to. or
Wait, how
something.
many ventures did you just go off solo into the city?
Me?
Yeah.
Only a couple.
Okay.
Solo.
Highlights?
I had to walk to a shopping mall to get a new USB cable because mine broke while I was there.
Of course.
Pretty typical,
but-
Oliver.
Is
yeah.
this the one that it has in the car?
No.
Oh, that one still sucks too?
Yeah,
oh, no, it's
yeah,
the phone, right?
yeah. No, this was for my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's USB-C.
How many
USB-C.
places did you jerk off
okay.
in?
Every single one.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's like, I mentioned the lube, did I not?
I've been there before.
There's
I know
a
where to
toilet-
go.
There's a toilet behind the Mona Lisa.
When I tell you Lisbon is hilly,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me tell you.
Yeah, yeah. It runs downhill.
So, on your off time,
Yeah. I mean,
you went to a shopping mall.
Yes. Well, that was the very first day. That was the
Okay.
first day of the conference after
Oh,
lunch.
Question
like-
about the conference.
Yeah.
You're telling me people
Yeah.
from all around the world
Yeah.
coming here.
Yeah.
Is there like translators for everything?
Everything's in
or
English.
Everything.
Yeah, everything's English.
That
It's
was
just
sick.
defaulted to English. Yeah.
Because
Um,
we're superior.
Yes, it's because
Wow.
Yeah.
How was your, I mean, your Portuguese is not good.
non-existent.
So when you
I
got,
know obrigado, which means thank you. And
So
that's
did you
all I
just
had.
English everywhere?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, everyone speaks English enough to get you by.
If it's a tour,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, it's touristy enough.
Come on, Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And, Craig, it's the oldest university. They created English.
It's true. In Portugal. They invented English. No,
George
so
Washington
yeah,
was born there.
everyone spoke good English, and like yeah, I mean, yeah, at the conference everything was in English, all the
Cool.
talks and shit, even though they were from all over.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like boy, like just right off the bat, this keynote speech was on some obscure bullshit, like fucking. I can't even begin to describe
Fuck
how
yeah,
stupid
dude.
it
You
was.
should write a review of this.
Like
Don't describe how stupid it was. Give us the
Dude.
premise. Sell us on the dream.
on
Oliver, you know your dad has a thing about how he documents his travels. You
Yeah.
should do a thing about reviewing this conference
too.
and start it with that sentence you just said.
Yeah, I mean, I had nothing invested. I was purely, even though my dad registered me for it, and I was technically an actual attendee or whatever, and had credentials and shit.
Sure.
Got to attend the gala dinner later.
Fuck yeah.
Um,
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
Get out my face.
yeah. That's basically the only reason I needed to be an official member or whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't
But-
tell us that someone carried him on a throne the entire time.
I mean, I was not the only one who started skipping shit after a couple days. Let's just
Sure.
say that.
Okay.
Do you think I would go to any of that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The premise was how you can solve math by
Music
playing
Inc.
Freebird.
No, it was like obscure correlations of pitch set classes and like just stuff that doesn't matter. It's like after the first lecture, my dad was like, you know how you and I get excited when we hear something cool in music, when like we just hear a nice thing that happens in music? I feel like these people get that excited about numbers. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Look at this pattern. That's a cool pattern.
So it's almost like a horoscope.
Yeah, it's like
convention.
it's like astrology and like look at this cool pattern that emerges when we do this, and it's like cool, but why would you ever do that?
I can see your
yeah.
future in these tea leaves.
Yeah,
Because for them, they could play Vivaldi's Four Seasons
Yeah.
and send a man to the moon in 60 seconds.
right. Somehow, hopefully,
Right, that's
Well, they can.
that's the goal.
the goal.
They can
guess.
decode E equals MC squared
Yes.
while playing Vivaldi.
yes.
Yeah, but
by
have-
playing.
Have
Vivaldi.
has any of them found the brown note?
See, that's why this whole thing was useless.
See.
They haven't- Not a single lecture on the
have-
brown note.
Next year.
Yeah, next year.
That's
year,
the
next
secret
year.
society. It's called the Brown Notes.
We're gonna be a speaker.
Yeah, we'll speak at the next one.
Yeah.
We'll show them the brown
Like a
note.
10-inch or a 12?
Yeah.
15, maybe. All right, dude, 22. We're going.
More like 15. More like 2,200.
Yeah.
You're right, dude. Let's go with the radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then but also it was funny because just because the welcome reception party was at the same restaurant we had dinner at the night before.
Yeah.
Which is fine because it's literally next door to our hotel, so that's fine for us.
How's
we
the
just
banquet food versus the local food?
free, so again,
Oliver, technically everything's free.
You didn't talk about
yeah, the quality. Yeah.
He doesn't
or
talk
how
about.
it tasted.
It was good. It was good. It was
So
all.
I had these lamb chops.
by
the
that,
big-
by
some
free, I
clams.
mean it's like finger foods. It's like it's apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had mozzarella sticks, corn dogs.
Yeah.
Your reaction to it is free.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. It was still tasty.
Dude, as he's like dressed in a suit in like a giant library, people are gonna come by with like escargot and like fucking oysters. He's like,
Well,
it was
they
free.
did. It was a lot of just like
This is
charcuterie and
catering fries.
and
Hot dogs on a stick,
I mean charcuterie, so
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
fresh
And,
squeezed lemon.
Let's see what else there were. There's like canapes and shit. Yeah,
Cool.
it was
What's
good.
what's a canopy?
Lox and capers. And
Yeah, that sort of stuff. But you know, and cheese, all that sort of things. And then while we were there, oh yeah, there's a minor sub narrative that I should mention. Right outside the building where the entire conference is taking place
is a miners' strike.
is
The
yeah,
miners are there and they're
Twelve-
striking.
close
12-year-old
Free
miners.
Palestine.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Yeah. There was an encampment for Free Palestine outside, like the entire time.
And you didn't do any post on that, dude.
Well,
You're
you
going
know,
to hell.
Yeah,
You
I guess
didn't
I'm
solve
going to hell. Yeah, we didn't solve it, unfortunately. There was an
did-
entire demonstration on one of the days, but it didn't really.
Did it solve it?
I think they solved it.
What
Excellent.
Yeah,
What were they demonstrating?
that they should free Palestine, I guess.
That's a really good
Yeah,
idea.
I think they should. I'm all for it.
I
Did it-
think they
they had
should.
a bunch
And I
of-
think they did it by.
Yeah, they had a bunch of doves. The written Palestine on the side. They just let them go, dude. Free.
Yeah.
And the Doves did it.
Yeah. Yeah. They sent it all the way there.
I feel like that was
Doves
almost
did it.
going to where Craig was joining the racist category with us.
Why? What do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, just
I don't know.
come
Then the
in.
Doves have saved Palestine.
Craig, the water's warm over here, dude.
It is cold and bitter.
It is.
Yeah. But yeah, so then, you know, that was just the end. So at that reception-y dinner thing, we ran into some, like, the only other, like, music folks that
Oh,
are actually
okay.
musician types, and that's who we gravitated towards, like, being friends with for
Sweet.
the conference. And so the next day was, yeah, that whole morning I fucked off, and my dad said he had wanted to see a couple of the talks, so he went to that, and I just walked around. And yeah, so turns out in retrospect, I didn't know at the time. I kind of walked the wrong direction.
Oh.
It's not that I mean, there's no wrong direction.
And
but
now
I
you're
kinda,
freeing Palestine.
Yeah, and I solved the Israeli-Palestinian conflict real quick.
Kept walking.
Yeah, just kept walking, solved it,
I was hoping you were like, walk the wrong direction. And now I'm
and now I'm in
I'm a
Israel.
registered voter. Of,
Now I'm a Portuguese citizen.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it was nice. I still like saw a really cool park, saw a cool plaza and shit, but it wasn't the main like downtown. It was like just kind of
Sure.
more residential and outskirty.
Yeah.
But so you walked the wrong direction.
Yeah.
What made like?
Just it wasn't towards like downtown, like the big commercial
Okay.
fun areas. It was just kind of more outskirty and
Yeah.
you know,
I thought just
not bad in any way. Just
if
different.
you're like I'm just
Yeah.
walking around. I went the wrong direction. Like I
To
went
see
into the
cool
slums,
things,
dude.
Yeah, I mean, not slums, but just like residential areas that aren't
Yeah,
exciting.
not
where it's just
fun.
like it's just like apartment buildings. and all
Oliver's
that stuff.
privilege corner, dude.
Yeah.
So that Palestinian
But
kid,
that
that shit
was
is
the one pizza that I had on the entire trip, which was I'll show you.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, like a solid 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't be disappointed in a 7.5.
Yeah. Nice crispy crust, good toppings. But I had no idea how fucking huge
Oh,
it was
yeah,
going to
Massive.
be. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. I thought it was going to be like European style where it's like personal style. Nope, he comes at me with this big ass fucking
Look at that fucking bar stool too.
Yeah.
Top left.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
you-
it's bigger than that.
But
Yeah,
then
it's
you
bigger
ate,
than the bar stool.
You ate
Yeah.
all of it, right?
No, I took it home. I ate like half of it. Yeah, I know. I tried. I was hungry, but I was just like, nah, it's
I
not worth it.
tried.
Yeah, but luckily I just got a box. And I ate it for breakfast the next day.
It's 7.5 and
And it was cheap too. It was
Portugal.
like
Like,
12
are they
euros.
known for pizza in any way or bread in any way?
Bread, yes. But pizza, you know, just it's It's pizza. It's universal.
What was on it though? I don't even remember.
It was like
just pepperoni?
sausages, chorizo, and like
Dude, that's fucking banging though.
ham and all.
I like that it's not super
Only
thick
one
crust.
chorizo I'm looking at. Ooh,
Yeah.
look at that crotch shot.
Yeah. It is a crotch shot too. Go look at my Instagram.
Go look at my dick.
Go look at my dick. But
Stand me
and
and my dick.
And then so let's see what else. That was that day. I think I stayed for. Oh, there was a cool talk so like that was lunch, and then for the afternoon, I went back to the conference and saw just some more stupid. Like I have no ties to these people. Your talks are dumb. They're like.
This is the best review I've ever heard in my fucking life, dude.
Have fun making your little things, but like, what's the point of any of it?
How many
Mathematics and computation and music.
Like about 100 or so.
Okay.
Maybe
Talks are dumb.
like high 70s, 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
It's well attended.
How many more days do you have left in this convention to talk about?
2 more, I think.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I got a question, but I don't want to ruin it in case it's in your story.
Okay. Well,
Keep going.
Yeah, there's not much left to this day, which but there were moments of coolness. There was a talk about Indonesian Balinese gamelan that was pretty interesting.
What?
Gamelan music. And
Gamelan shows up again.
Yeah, and like tuning systems in that, which are pretty cool.
Sweet.
That was actually like maybe
Has nothing to do with mathematics.
The best talk that wasn't my dad's, and I'm biased, obviously. But and then we went out to a just kind of small local restaurant and had like this crazy stew thing for dinner and a salad, salmon salad.
Yes.
That was dinner that night,
Wait.
and that was another one of the chocolate mousse. Here, let me show you. Just find it.
It's right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's just just go back. It was like
What is it? Seafood or something?
the salad was a salmon salad. The stew was like beans and chorizo and beef chunks and shit like that. Just like it was kind of like chili almost, but
Yes.
very stewy. Had cabbage in it and stuff.
I like
Yeah.
brown soup is never the best looking appetizing
Yeah, it
soup,
doesn't look
but it
appetizing.
usually tastes delicious.
It tasted amazing. Yeah, exactly. It was very plain looking, but fucking
Get to the dick pics.
yeah. And
He's using this as his story.
there you go. Yeah. There you go. And then that was another one of the chocolate mousse for dessert. And
Now I gotta learn how to make chocolate mousse for you.
yeah, I've made it before. I haven't made it. in a
Look
long
at the
time.
mousse.
Can you make it?
That
in a
one was
sous vide?
that was probably the best one. It had like orange flakes in it too. which was-
Nice.
yeah. And then okay. So next day, both my dad and I didn't want to go to the morning talks.
Is it that same kind of tree that's in Hawaii?
It's a banyan tree.
It's the Denku tree.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's the Deku tree. Yeah, it's the great Deku tree.
Yeah.
No, so the another big attraction in Coimbra is the Botanical Gardens there, which are cool. That was the sensory garden where like it's just a little maze of planters that has like things you can touch, taste, and smell and look at and stuff. So
What were you tasting, dude?
there was like lots of dick plants and no, there was like that chocolate mint thing. There was like a lemon mint that I never had before.
Yep.
Tasted like lemon and mint.
Yeah.
And there
I
was,
actually
like, you
grew
know,
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And like rosemary and
sage.
parsley and thyme. And then that one is like literally like petting Ziggy's ears if you touch a plant that feels like Ziggy's ears. And then apparently they just had fucking cannabis growing in their botanical garden or something.
Fuck yeah.
So
Blaze
that's
at
cool.
420, baby.
Blaze at 420.
So
Oh, the
you're allowed to
views.
just like pick some and eat it.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
sick, dude.
yeah. Not cannabis, but I mean, I guess
Or
you could.
did you?
Yeah, I mean,
It's still curing in my backpack.
yeah, brought it back.
No, that's cool. Like
Yeah,
that's something you definitely don't see here.
yeah. Okay, so with that view, I can give you some quick foreshadowing to a fun story, which is that we heard you can see the river in there. Over the river, it was bouncing off super loud, this super loud techno music and these people making announcements. Turns out there's a triathlon going on in the city. Like this, big worldwide triathlon. And Yeah, like, so you're walking in this beautiful garden thing and just hearing, terrible techno music being blasted at you, which was hilarious.
Keep going.
Yeah. And like, and then just people like, check in over here, please.
Oliver,
You're gonna lose your sponsorship
6% right now, buddy.
Oh no. Ran in. Yeah. Okay. So that
Wait,
was.
you weren't in Korea.
I was not, but there were like at least
They
3 or
printed out
4.
the flag, dude.
So that's back in like the kind of main downtown area, the touristy strip where there's like shops and restaurants, and it's like the main drag of the city.
The downtown area.
Yeah, which was also roped off for that triathlon, which will come back. And then, so yeah, we just hung around there, and then that afternoon my dad gave his talk with Omar. It's like, quick 20-minute talk, and
Did he seem proud?
he just did it,
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, he's done this sort of thing.
This is my last thing. I'm not even proud of it. So
Yeah.
I did this thing, and I wrote this story about it.
How many days into abroad are you?
Into the trip.
Yeah.
This would be day 4 or 5, 5 or 6, something like that.
And it was a 20-minute speech.
And yeah. Exactly. We planned a 12-day vacation around a 20-minute speech. So yeah.
We stayed in Paris for a couple of days.
Yeah. That was the whole point. Yeah, his whole work part of this work trip was 20 minutes of talking.
I love it.
It's his fucking.
I know,
What do they
I love
call
It's a send-off.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then later that day we did the university tour, where they took us to all the super old buildings and like saw the shit that was like hundreds of years old. This crazy fucking pipe organ that apparently they play. They play this pipe organ still every week or whatever.
Grab some of that cannabis out of
Yeah.
that fucking Botanical Garden.
Yeah, go crazy.
Wow.
Go
Yeah.
crazy.
Just start blowing some pipes, dude.
That's what our friends do.
And then it was the gala dinner where they,
Did you
just
wear a
fucking-
suit?
No, fuck no. It was just a,
What, are you too cool for a suit, dude?
no one was wearing suits. It was just like,
Math nerds.
yeah, these are math nerds already wearing khakis and
Wait a
fucking
minute.
polos.
That's still a suit.
More dressed up than I was.
Why'd you have your khakis out, dude?
Yeah. I think I
Button
was
up,
wearing jeans.
Bow
I
tie,
was wearing jeans.
glasses with the tape around them.
I
Yeah.
was wearing jeans.
Yeah.
With my Ramen's t-shirt.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not far off.
I had my glasses on the whole time.
Yeah. And actually, surprisingly similar meal, but like it was a veggie soup, and then like this steak thing with an eggy and
Nice.
taters.
Well, you didn't say the beginning of your review would be, it's free.
Yeah, free. Actually, no, it wasn't free. I think you had to.
Buy tickets?
I guess you had to be part of the convention to get it. So if you were, then yeah, I guess it was free. It was included with admission. And then we just
So,
had
eggy
that. And then the steaky eggs thing. And then it was not chocolate mousse, but like some sort of chocolate sauce on top of ice cream. Not like a sundae. So I guess it was like mousse and ice cream.
Yeah, it was
basically.
melted mousse.
Yeah, it was melted mousse and ice cream.
Chocolate melted mousse and ice cream.
And then that was weirdly the second to last day of the conference, but my dad and I just skipped the entire last day.
Rebels.
Because it felt like the end. And so that would have been Thursday. And then, hold on, I got to get back to it. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, are you skipping through the conference?
No, that was so that's essentially the end. So you ask your question.
You
Yeah.
forgot to talk about the best part of that convention.
What?
Which talked about dicks.
Oh, their dicks?
No. You
What?
posted like something about like.
Oh, clockwise wieners. Yes. I forgot about
You know, fever dreams only come once in a
no,
while,
you're right.
right?
I breezed past the clockwise wieners.
What's up, everybody?
What's
We're
up?
clockwise
We're clockwise wieners. I don't remember the context.
I
It was,
can't believe you
yeah.
didn't tell us about the best part of the convention.
I don't know. Like, it had something to do. Like, you can sort of see what. Like, they meant wieners in the sense of sausages, because like they were making these fucking
Yeah, exactly.
circle. Yeah,
Did
Good
they?
one.
Yeah, they
Did they?
Allegedly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
All the musical notes had two balls.
it had something to do with like again just like pitch class relations and fucking interval relations and dumb shit that doesn't matter. But
Matters to these people.
Dude,
who cares?
this review is sick.
They
yeah,
do.
I guess.
You
But,
mean everyone showed up and
but
said,
like-
why are we here?
I mean,
No one was
yeah.
excited.
They were all.
No attendee was like, fuck yeah.
I mean, I guess some people were.
So Craig,
Oliver.
Yeah, I would
Craig,
guess most people probably.
we
were.
have a thing. So I leave negative reviews about restaurants that suck.
Yeah.
He does conventions that suck.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, dude?
I mean, to be fair, the convention didn't suck. It's just the subject matter is stupid.
According to you,
But the convention
free,
itself was well run. It was a well run event. They had nice coffee breaks, nice people. Everyone was super friendly.
yeah, dude.
And
but, like,
nice gala dinner to close it out.
I could ride a ride at Disneyland and it's nice.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
What is it?
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't. It
So
didn't. In the
everything-
end, it doesn't even matter. So
It doesn't. I'm just
Yeah.
teasing. It's hilarious.
yeah, and so that was weirdly they held the gala dinner on the second to last day of the conference. So there was still talks.
You know what's super
the next
cool?
day.
You got to be there for your dad's last time.
Yeah, exactly.
And that means a lot to him.
Yeah.
So that's what's awesome.
That was cool. It was cool, and you know,
as stupid as it was.
obviously
20
like
minutes.
Yeah.
obviously since he's talked to me about what his paper was going to be about before, I like actually understood it a little more than anything else than I heard.
Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't even think about that.
And his was, again, since he is an actual musician, his was actually a little more musically focused than like 99% of the other talks there. But then, so then the last day we just spent more walking around the actual like downtown part of town. That's the day I bought the shot glasses and
Yeah,
other
thank
gifts
you.
and shit like that. Yeah.
He just threw that in. He bought it at the airport on the way out.
Yep. Yeah. Bought it duty free.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Amen, brother. I don't want to carry this shit.
Yeah. And then just walked around town a little more, met a little kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah, I met the
Kiki
kitty cat. He was cute. And then, that was
He spent more time on that than he did on like free food.
the cat. Yeah. But, okay. But so here's the best dinner of the trip is that
There
night.
was a second cat.
Yeah, it was the cat. That was the best dinner of the trip. No.
Pet a cat. Had a piece of bologna. Fucking awesome.
While we sat down, 2 cats came up.
Yeah.
Food was free.
Yeah, it was free. No, so we did some research on restaurants, looked this one up, looked cool. We walked to it. It's literally a super tiny hole-in-the-wall restaurant in an alleyway
Nice.
that does Portuguese food, surrounded by like big, more touristy restaurants. But if you go down this alley, you see this little hole-in-the-wall place that's also very popular because it's got good reviews. But it had a line out the door, and it's super small. It's literally the size of like half this room, and it's got like 8 tables in it.
Right. The fucking best place. That
Yeah,
you can go
so
to.
it was great. But again, there's a line out the door, and in front of us is a young lady by herself, and we're like, oh fuck, is this gonna be a super long line?
This is going to be a three-way with my dad.
Well, she was from California, as it turns out.
Oh my
She's from Ventura
God.
County. Never got her name,
You
but
know-
that's how we
you
like
know
it.
how-
Portuguese
That's how-
Tower.
Yeah, we don't.
I came out with
We don't give names.
We did the Valley of Portuguese.
You know the Portuguese Towers, right?
Yeah. What's it, the Devil's Three-Way?
I don't know if it's called that if it's with your dad.
Is that
dude.
both ends of the digestive system?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something worse than the Devil's Three-Way. It's like
With your dad?
Hitler's Three-Way or something.
Hitler's worse than Devil.
Yeah, there's the
Just
Stalin-
to clarify,
Stalin
everyone,
Three-Way.
that's when a woman when a woman is on all fours and one man has his penis in her mouth,
Right.
and the
Yes.
other man is behind with his penis in her booty,
Oh, right. Yeah.
the anus.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Portuguese.
The
The
vagine-
Portuguese Tower.
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower
Yeah.
is, more romantic.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
more thoughtful.
yeah. You
Yeah.
put your finger in her mouth as a hook and you pull it backward.
Jesus. But anyway, so we're waiting in line at this restaurant. And she sort of a little bit misled us. She's like, oh, don't worry, there's a second floor. Like, it'll go fast. Because we got there at like 8. Place closed at 10:30. But we got there like 8, and there's a line out the door. She's like, don't worry, there's a second floor. And we're like, okay. Turns out she lied. There was no second floor.
Fucking bitch.
And yeah.
Can't trust her.
Nope. But
So you killed her and threw her in
it's
the
also
room.
not her fault because as it gets closer and closer, she's next in line, and we are able to see in the restaurant at this point, there's a table of like a party of like 8 or so
Yeah.
who are just refusing to leave. Like straight up just being actual assholes.
They are
Yeah. Holding up.
having an experience.
Yes, they're having a time, and they're holding up the entire line, holding up the entire restaurant to the point where at a certain point, like they've ordered dessert. We can see in the restaurant we're like 12 feet from them. We can see what they're doing. They order dessert. They're done. They still have drinks on the table. They come out for a fucking smoke break. And
so then you sit down, you finish your drink.
No, but at that point, the restaurant owner's like, no, fuck this, and like essentially just kicks him out. He's like, no, you guys have to pay your bill. Like, I gotta get these people in here. And like my dad and I are next. Like the California lady had gotten in, and she's already by herself just eating, and we're next. And these people are like just lagging, being like actual jerks.
Are they touristy people or
no? They're Portuguese. Yeah, so
that's
racist. Super racist. Well, at least they were speaking Portuguese. They might have been from out of town or something.
It just what sucks is if you're from there, then you definitely know this spot. You definitely know that, like,
it's a local joint too. Yeah,
they rely on fucking people to do this. And you're fucking over a place that you like.
Yeah,
like you're fucking over that restaurant owner.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to have a good time. Like, you know that this fucking place is popping. And it's
and the place is popular.
Line out the fucking door.
And also like at a certain point, just go to a fucking bar. Like
take it elsewhere.
Yeah, take it somewhere else.
There's no bars here.
Yeah, there's no. You're like walk 20 feet, you'll hit a bar. But yeah, even when we were outside, they'd paid their bill and they'd flipped the tables, and my dad and I were sitting down, but they were still drinking in the alley, like right outside the door with their drinks from like 10 minutes ago or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, and they were still there for like half our meal.
Maybe they're just fucking mega wasted, dude. Oblivious and
I
mega
guess.
wasted.
Well, they were not oblivious, but they were wasted.
Their team was playing that day, dude.
No, they weren't. They were playing the next day. That's what I was looking up. I even looked it up. Like, is Portugal playing or something? And like, they're not.
They were getting ready for the win.
Yeah, they're just psyching themselves up. However, all that being said, it was easily the best meal. Cause big like veggie cabbage soup, and then
Dude,
like this
insane.
crazy fucking pork loin, grilled pork loin.
Is it pineapple?
No, those are taters. Taters probably grilled in the same fat.
Yes.
And green beans and just like crazy lemony like garlicky sauce.
Go back to cabbage soup.
Whoop.
Never mind.
No.
Nope.
And like just like super well prepared, like local food, like well prepared, great shit. And and because the place is so small, we're literally sitting next to the chick from California, and she's by herself. And the thing about Portuguese portions is they're huge, like as you saw.
Yeah.
So she only ate like half her dish, which was another like stew-like thing, and she's like, "You want the rest of this?" And we're like, "I guess so."
I'm just not gonna turn that down.
Yeah, I'm not turning down free food.
I'll fill the rest of you up later.
Yay! And so she gave us like an entire like half fucking portion of stew and the rest of her wine, which like is another half carafe or whatever.
Hell yeah.
So we basically got like a meal and a half.
Hey, we're half carafe.
We're half carafe. What's up?
Half carafe.
There's the soup again for if you care. And then another chocolate mousse for dessert. And my dad.
It almost looks like cream of chicken.
Yeah, it's veggie
Coloration.
for sure.
Yeah, I just mean the color.
But the weird one about that
eat it.
veggie soup was weirdly every now and then you'd find a random noodle. Not like there were noodles in the soup, but like you would find a noodle, just every now and then. It was weird. Good. It wasn't.
It's called surprise cabbage soup.
Surprise noodle soup.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Oh, here's an egg noodle.
Yeah.
Here's
just every now and
linguine.
then. Yeah.
Here's a bow tie pass.
And then the cool capper to that
ravioli.
To that meal was again, because of those fucking jerks who refused to leave, we closed the restaurant down. Like we literally stood in line for like an hour and a half, like close to 2 hours, when it could have easily been 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks to those jerks. But anyway, they'd left. The restaurant's closing, and the kitchen's like it's again. Restaurant's tiny. We're sitting at this table. Kitchen is right there. Like so you can see them making your food and shit. And it's a staff of 4 people.
Do they stay open for you guys?
Vaguely, but what I'm getting to is we got to see them eat, and we got to see what they made for themselves, which was essentially just fucking
cup of noodles.
No, dude, it was fucking stewed as entire pig or something.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
They just fucking went ham on some fucking pork bones.
God damn.
It's almost like
it's still like stewed and boiled.
Yeah,
and
when you throw when you're making your
make it
pho
stock.
broth.
Yeah, exactly. It was like probably that might have been what it came from. Is like from stock or whatever.
It's probably the cabbage soup, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, it might have been.
But I mean,
like all the meat in there, like holy shit.
What they have like. Was it
it's
lettuce
just,
and shit?
No, it was just that.
Meat.
Yeah, it was just fucking meat, a loaf of bread, and wine. And that's just like the chef's fucking.
Those are the
mowing.
Soviets, dude.
Yeah, they're fucking mowing down, and it was
meat
badass.
and bread and wine.
Yeah, it was rad. It was rad. It was cool, like just seeing them fucking go ham on it.
I mean, it's like that thing where you get used to what you have to do all the time to the point where you don't want to have all this luxurious shit. You're just gonna eat fucking stuck.
Yeah, and they were clearly, long day, fucking don't want to make anything complex.
And that guy's not gonna give him free food. Dude.
Yeah. But thank you.
Happy love.
And then that was my favorite meal of the trip. And then next morning was my last morning in Coimbra. So we went to Omar's apartment. He lives on the outskirts of town, kind of in the direction I started walking the first day when I said it was all residentially. He lives
where you said
out
it
there.
sucked.
yeah, where it sucks. No, his apartment's super nice. It's like a nice 2-bedroom spot.
It's where all the convention
with like a
fucking
crazy
people go.
I don't know where the fuck. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like you would have thought more people would have been staying in the same hotel we were, but they weren't. We were like
They're on the streets, dude.
I guess. Yeah,
they're talking about math and shit. They're looking at the sky, man. They live in a tent.
Yeah, they live in
on the side of the hill.
They live in the dorms.
They probably live in that fucking university.
Yeah,
it's from 1206 or something. It's definitely got barracks.
That smells good already.
Oh, is this the Portuguese one?
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of Portuguese,
It just smells good.
I got it just for this.
Ooh, it does. Ooh.
Hey, a new celebration.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah. Sounds like a fucking epic trip.
Yeah.
So,
Dude.
Yeah, and it's nearing the end, so.
Well, we don't want it to end, so we're going to go ahead and hit pause on this podcast, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
it's like a Rioja.
Yeah, that's a hearty one. I like it.
Holy bananas.
Meaty.
Yeah.
With a little bit of fucking paper in there.
Yeah, it is slightly papery, but not bad.
I'll throw this in the trash to Pino.
Damn.
So we go to Omar's apartment for lunch. He cooks us a nice like chicken and rice lunch. Just super simple, but we're just there to hang out with him.
Con pollo?
Yeah, arroz con pollo.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was. Not essentially, that's what it was. But yeah, his apartment's super nice, and the plan is right after lunch he's going to drive me to the train station so I can go back to Lisbon. So we do that. We finish lunch. And we get in the car, and it's supposed to be like a 15, 20-minute drive to the train station. And we get in there, do the drive. Oh, the funny part is he's got a tiny little smart car, literally 2-seater, about the size of a golf cart. Yeah, buggy. We get in, and he's like, "Do you use Waze?" And I'm like, "Dude, I love Waze. Waze is the best." He's like, "Yeah, Waze is really good here." So he plugs in the train station into Waze. We get going. We are like, maybe, the train station's in sight. So if the train station's like over that direction, we have to do something like this to kind of get to the parking lot so he can actually drop me off. So we do this turn and we just come to a dead fucking stop.
Oh no.
And we're just fucking like right there. And it's like fucking the station is over here. I could theoretically like run there or walk there from here. And I still have plenty of time at this point. It's still like, 15, 20 minutes before my train comes.
Oh,
you're in a movie storyline where your wife is going to have a baby at the hospital.
Yeah,
but you're now
exactly. Exactly. I just need to catch a goddamn train. And it's fucking dead stop where we are. And it quickly becomes apparent. Remember that fucking race I told you about? That's what it is. It's the goddamn triathlon people. We just see the light turn green, and then we see we're not able to go because fucking people are riding past on bikes and stuff.
I mean,
so it's like, fuck, what do I do?
Technically, you could go.
We just like we're sitting there. We're like, maybe we can make it. Maybe we'll get through by that time. And quickly becomes apparent, nah, dude, if I sit here, I'm gonna miss my train. So I get out, I start running, and he's like, dude, I'm fucking sorry. And was just like, dude, hey, how are you? No,
how are you? Yeah,
it's not your fault, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, it is what it is. I don't mind.
Are you in this race?
yeah. Did you put up this race on? You put the conference on. Yeah. Did you put the race on?
This is a 2-seater car, dude.
yeah. So yeah, it's just like, fine. I'll do what I got to do. I got to make the train. So just get out, start running. And then,
did you actually run?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was like I cut it as close as I could.
Were you in flip flops?
No, I was in normal shoes, but it was my train was at 1:56 p.m. It was about like 1:48 or so. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So and
True LA style.
yeah,
dude.
yeah. So I'm running down, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see Omar's car like pull up to the parking lot.
Son of a bitch.
But no, it's great. It's great because I'm still running. He pulls up, he sees me obviously, and he stops, and I just hop back in his car, and I don't even have time at this point. It's like 1:52, and like, and I put like just get in the car. I don't put my suitcase in the trunk. I just have it on my lap. The car is so fucking small, I can't close the door. Like I'm just like holding the door closed. He drives me the last like maybe half a kilometer or so. At one point, he has to go the wrong way through the exit of a parking lot.
Fuck yeah, Omar.
Yeah, dude.
My
props
man.
to Omar. Props to Omar. I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna make it, you have to just go. And he's like, yeah, dude, we'll get you there. And he just like, yeah, he goes the wrong way through the exit, which is fine. Like it's open, and it's like not like he's breaking anything. He's just driving the wrong way. But he gets me there.
He is breaking the law.
Yeah, breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
No, but he gets me there, and he just pops me out. I'm like, dude, thank you, bye. And I run to my platform, get on the train, everything's cool.
Were the doors open when you?
No, the train was like arriving as I got on the platform.
Yes.
yeah, it was perfect timing. It
That's
could not
awesome.
have been any better.
I thought, like
Like-
the way you were saying, I thought you were at the train station. Then Omar was like, "Hey, dude."
No. I was still like running there, and then I see him like past the parking lot.
You made it to the parking lot for him to make it to the parking
Exactly, yeah. But like again, if I had been sitting there, still probably would have missed it because
Yeah,
it
dude.
wouldn't have made it, you know. So
No, you would have been right there. So
yeah.
you wouldn't have.
So
to
luckily,
run.
he saw me like struggling. I was like, yeah, I can just pick him up and take him the last little bit.
Hey, bud, you struggling?
You need a ride? But yeah, so got on the train and just fucking hoofed it back to Lisbon, which is like it's like a 2-hour train ride. It's not long.
How far away is you're staying in hostel?
Yeah.
After then, but how far away from the train station are you? Are you taking like Uber? Or some shit,
No,
or you-
so the Lisbon has a metro system. That's actually Lisbon's not a huge city, so it has like the metro system's like 3 lines, and very easy to navigate. So I just learned what.
I'm just so
stop
used
is
to
and
LA
what-
that
yeah.
has nothing.
Yeah. It's a very like picture. It's not even close to the size of the Paris one. It's like a quarter of the size of the.
But
Paris
it still
metro.
it
But it still
works.
works and it's functional.
Yeah.
And it's
There's not bums living in.
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
Things.
yeah. It's clean. It's actually cleaner than the Paris one in some ways. But
Paris is so clean too.
yeah. So we just I just got to the train station in Lisbon, took my metro trip to my hostel, which is hilariously named "We Love Fucking Tourists."
Oh yeah, I
Which
looked
is-
it up as soon as you.
It's
I
it's
was
a real
like,
place.
Google.
Yeah, it's a real place. It's called We Love Fucking Tourists,
Yeah.
which again can't tell if that's a verb or an adjective, but doesn't matter. Like both are good, you know. Like both are fine in my book.
I was released multiple times.
Yeah. You know, I had consent.
You gotta go.
I gave consent. Yeah, I gave consent.
They gave me a sleeve when I came in.
Yeah. But the cool thing there was it's a hostel, so it's geared towards fucking young people being cheap and cool. Staff was really nice. They all spoke good English, and they were all super friendly. And the dude who checked me in said, "There's a pub crawl tonight if you want to come out with us, and we're gonna take you to like club. Like there's a pregame in the there's a loft
Fuck yeah.
area where everyone hung out, and like there's like books and movies and shit for you to. It's like a common lounge area. We're gonna have a pregame up there for an hour, and then we're gonna take you out to the clubs and give you free drinks and shit." So I was like, all right.
You know what's
sounds good to me.
great is if
Yeah.
I was given scenarios
Yeah.
of things that individually we'd all do.
Yeah.
I would not think you would go to a pub
Oh,
crawl
yeah.
at a hostel.
Yeah, and just fucking well, I was by myself and I had nothing better to do. But also that I was still like middle of the afternoon at that point when I checked in, and that was the day that Portugal played in the Euro Cup. So I walked back to that food court thing, with
3v1.
yeah.
5v1.
And so I walked back to that food courty thing and watched the game there, ate dinner and just watched Portugal win.
Ass to ass.
Tip to tip.
Watch Portugal win. How crazy was that vibe?
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool in a big old food court with everyone cheering every time they scored. They won like 3-0. So
Yeah, dude. It's just so I grew up
Yeah.
playing soccer. I played
Yeah.
soccer for like 15 fucking years.
Yeah.
And it was always big to me.
Yeah.
But then you like, obviously Detroit is a
Yeah.
hockey town.
Yeah.
So like people are like,
Congrats, Celtics.
Yay!
congrats,
Florida
And
Panthers.
Panthers, yeah.
But you like hear about how big Europe is, and then you just
Yeah.
like see videos, and you're like, dude,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Obviously, America doesn't have like.
It was cool watching
established,
because
but-
I walked there as the game was starting, so it was cool. Like Lisbon, it's pretty touristy downtown, so like just it was cool walking to that food courty thing through the downtown like touristy area where there's like restaurants in the middle of streets and stuff, and like they all have TVs set up, just all tuned to
Yeah.
the game. So it was
course.
cool. Like I could keep track of it as I'm walking. I can just like out of the corner of my eye see what's going on. Like the entire city is watching.
Yep.
And yeah, I just happened to go to a place with a big ass TV. I didn't go back to that big ass.
No, but it's fine. Yes.
Yeah. There was still
You don't-
super crowded.
You don't want to do the.
I don't
yeah.
want it to. Like I don't want to be in that fucking crowd.
Yeah.
It-
That's where you can take the whole family.
Yeah, and that's where if you
dude.
want to be in a fucking mosh pit, you can be in a mosh pit.
Yeah.
You don't want any more Super Buck, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
You want Ultimate Buck.
yeah. I want double block.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just went to the food court thing, and surprisingly, not like it was crowded, but like just like normal crowded. It
Cool.
wasn't like soccer crowded.
Yeah.
It was just normal crowded. So
Well, there was enough space for
which is
everyone
still
to
crowded, still full, but you could
There's
get a
people
table.
sitting everywhere watching
yeah.
the game.
Yeah, yeah,
Like-
everyone's just sitting and watching the game. So yeah, had dinner there, and then went back and just killed time until this silly pub crawl thing, and yeah, like just went up to the loft for the pregame thing. Everyone was just sitting and drinking. There was like lots of people from Spain, chick from Ireland, chick from New Zealand, American girl, like 2 Canadian dudes. Yeah, and this is where the porn starts. No,
Yeah. Well, so
Oliver's Porno
No
Corner.
so Oliver
yeah.
could be Dale, and he could speak only Korean.
That's
Did you
true.
do it?
yeah. With my, I brought my bodysuit out and my dick sleeve.
You just only like imagine if that's what you did. You were just like, I'm a Korean dude. Like I can only speak.
I only
Korean.
speak Korean. Yeah.
Oliver's Porno Corner.
It's just a mustache immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so it was, it's just they were all like, in their 20s and younger than me and shit. So, well, even better.
At least you're.
Oliver's Porno.
I'm experienced,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. You want to get with someone who knows what they're doing.
You should probably talk to this guy.
But it was funny. We started playing King's Cup just because it's an icebreaker. And, why not?
Her King's Cup.
Allegedly.
Sleep.
So drink.
It's the only way to drink.
Out of the
But
sleep.
I
Of course.
guarantee it.
we got nowhere close to finishing it just because everyone was eager to go out and hit the town.
Okay. Yes.
And then,
I mean, how many in the group? Jokes aside.
no, it was probably about like 15 or so.
That's a pretty good amount of people. Oh.
10-ish.
Well,
10,
no wonder why you
15.
didn't finish.
12.
Yeah, exactly 12. No, it was
Baker's dozen.
a baker's does.
Yeah, no wonder why you didn't finish King's Cup.
Yeah. It went slowly to begin with.
Yeah, you didn't have 45 minutes.
And like only some people knew how to play, So, so we started. We got outside, and then it turns out we were meeting up with another hostel that was around the
Sweet.
corner. I had no idea what any of this was, but
Sure.
just started following people, and then
and the English.
everyone was speaking English,
That's great.
I mean, if you were like the Spanish folks were friends with each other already and spoke Spanish to each
Dude,
other.
next
but,
time, Oliver, you got to speak only fucking Korean. Dude.
You're right.
That would be fucking sick.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing too. Is
make it act
since it is a hostel, since it was a hostel, I had 3 other people in my room. I was in a small room of only 4 people. The other hostel rooms had 10 or 12 people.
I only
Fair
bring
enough.
up Korean because French is too close. English is obviously what everyone's speaking.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to fucking do the thing that no one fucking knows.
Yeah.
And then
Just
you
have my own little.
Yeah, you
yeah.
racist
just have
shit
my
over
own
and over again.
Yeah, that's why I was racist. I know it. We knew where you were headed.
Yeah.
All you gotta say is any ethnicity.
Yeah.
Anyone from any country.
Anyone
ever.
from any country is racist. Yep.
Just for your thoughts alone.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
your
yeah.
thoughts. I heard them and I don't like them.
Do you want to know what my
I'm
thoughts
offended.
were right there?
What?
I had nothing.
Exactly. What you should have is empathy for your fellow man and woman. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Below us.
So yeah, and then we just meet up with this other group of apostles. So eventually our group swells to about like 30 people.
Wait, 30 apostles?
30 apostles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All following.
You guys
our,
are all
Our
swelling.
guide and the dude's name was Iago.
That is a false prophet.
Yeah. He was definitely
That's
a false
also a
prophet.
false name.
Okay.
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't
Probably
exist.
wearing a
Fake
mask.
guy.
But
yeah, wearing
what'd
a
you
mask.
drink the whole time?
I drank beer at the pregame. Actually, beer all night. But they did give us free shots at every club we went to, so
Nice.
that was nice.
Uh,
Sugary
did-
shots?
Yeah, sugary, sweet, like water.
Do they
down as fuck
have
shots.
liquor that's like?
Very Portuguese?
Yeah.
Not really. It's normal stuff.
Because like what?
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
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 No, yeah. Nah, not. There's nothing. I mean, port, but not really.
Of course.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But
Oh, I love,
yeah,
Port.
port's great, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Garbage.
It's not a club drink for sure.
No.
Maybe if you're like 72.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're reading a book at that
It's a
library.
country club drink.
It's
a country club
It's
drink.
like a let's talk about my forced separation drink.
Yeah. So
Port D-Force A.
So, but it was fun. Like I knew I wasn't gonna be out the whole night because I had to catch an early flight, but
Did you even sleep?
barely, like 3
That's a
hours. or
no,
something.
dude.
Yeah, hardly.
You're out
I
there.
did.
You're out
but-
there swelling, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was out till maybe 1:30 or 2, and but yeah, they fucking went all night. They were just out all till sunup, probably.
Killer.
Yeah. But so yeah, it quickly reaffirmed that I don't really like clubbing, but it was like whatever.
That's
yeah.
in my fucking mind.
Yeah.
The one place that you did do
Yeah.
a story of
Yeah.
or whatever looked cool.
Yeah. Oh, they were fun. If
yeah.
I can see how if I were in my 20s, I would have liked it, but
It also just like looked
yeah,
like authentic and like way better than anything in LA.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
you know.
It's like, and it was a part of town that I'd never seen before because I hadn't seen it before, which was just like the actual strip of like where the bars and clubs are, just like the nightlife part, which I had not seen. So
They're all still named the same, right? Whiskey A Go Go.
yeah,
Key Club.
yeah. House of Blues. Yeah.
Wow.
Echoplex. Yeah.
The rainbow.
The Rainbow, yeah. Roxy. No, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Shout out to our
But-
gig at
but
the Whiskey A Go Go on
Craig,
July
you also would have hated it too because
15th.
I only went to like 2 of the 4 bars.
I would have
they were hitting.
hated it.
Well, just because they were literally playing the same songs in every club.
Oh,
so
that sucks.
yeah, so like I definitely heard the same song at least 4 times. You know,
It's
yeah.
like my only thing in
yeah,
life.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just
So
can't
you would
stand
have
it.
you would have
Yeah.
driven yourself
You
nuts.
know what?
but,
You know what I love about that?
yeah.
David mentioned me because I wouldn't go.
But also the song selection was interesting. It was all early 2000s to like 2010 like club music. So like
Okay.
a lot of Usher, J Lo,
Okay.
Sean
shit.
Paul,
Did Far East Movement make it?
Gasolina was on there a
Okay.
bunch.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Okay.
I heard Gasolina
okay.
like 12 times.
Alright.
I-
yeah. I heard yeah.
Yeah.
50 Cent was in there.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So I guess that's what's retro now is
Right.
the 2000s. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Ain't no disco no more.
yeah, that's not disco. It's-
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was what was playing. Glad I had my earplugs.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and so I
You
just
brought your keys with you?
no, I just brought my
Okay.
earplugs and like earplugs and drum key, just for pure security blanket.
Yeah. in case I find a
In
drum
case-
set that
yes,
needs to
in
be
case I
tuned.
need to tune a drum kit.
I'm at the mathematics and
yeah.
composition.
Exactly. Yeah, mathematically tune my drum kit.
6, 7, 1, 2, 5.
But yeah, so I Irish goodbye to him. I just fucking left at a certain point.
Yeah.
And then yeah, and
Well,
then
you're in Portuguese.
yeah. And luckily, like I said, Lisbon's small. It's smaller than as about the same size as Paris, maybe smaller. But it's easily walkable. I knew where I was. Just got home and passed out. And yeah, my flight was early to Paris. Was like at 9 a.m. or something. So I just woke up at like 7ish. Took the metro to the metro. Luckily, the metro. There's a metro line that ends at the airport.
Sick.
So as long as you get on that line,
I was
you
going to
just-
say, how the fuck did you get there?
yeah. So luckily, you just take the metro line that says
That's
airport.
the sickest
and then,
part.
Yeah. You just sit on that, and then once it ends, you're there. And you're at the airport. So that was easy. And
every fucking major city should do
should
that.
do
shit.
that. Yeah, I don't know why not. So yeah, luckily the line is called the airport line. Got there.
Why isn't there a bus line that goes to LAX anyway?
Yeah, right. And so
Because that would keep people off the 405, and they want to make money off of the new carpool lane.
that's true.
Anyway.
Allegedly.
And and then got on my EasyJet flight back, had a big ass fucking long layover, and was reminded how much I hate the Paris airport. Paris airport. No,
Charles de Gaulle.
yeah,
Dude, it is.
it's not good.
No.
It's a bad airport.
It's a cabana.
Yeah, it's a fucking. Well, first of all, it's a goddamn duty-free strip mall. All they're trying to hawk is duty-free there. Nothing else.
Until you get to your gate, which you have to like go to a pod
Yes,
across
yeah,
like a bunch of things, which
exactly.
has nothing in it.
Yeah, that's true too. I had to take a shuttle to my I thought I could walk to my terminal from the terminal I was in. It's just so weirdly laid out. I landed in terminal 2B. I landed in terminal 2B. I thought I could just walk to terminal 2E. Nope. You get to a certain point and they're like, wait here.
Yeah.
And then you get on a bus. And
Wait for your bus.
Yeah,
dude.
and they drive you 10 minutes to get to terminal 2E.
And they do a U-turn for some
Yeah,
reason.
it's like, what the fuck?
Why are you doing a U-turn?
Where am I?
Go this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, and then eventually I just end up in my terminal. And then I quickly learned that there's nothing to eat there. There's no fucking restaurant.
Well, there's
Because
there's
You missed
one
your
cafe.
chance.
That's right. There was one cafe that was super overpriced because it's the airport. So I was just like, fuck that. And then there's convenience store shit of sandwiches and bullshit and chips.
I don't think I even told that is when I was coming back
Yeah.
with my Chase Sapphire preferred card. I got the lounge for my. They didn't allow me in. They literally turned us around
Why?
because I didn't fucking.
Qualify?
I didn't praise the queen or something.
Oh, I see.
it happens.
Yeah, you
We
were
don't
racist.
praise the queen.
I mean,
Yeah.
they heard all the cancellations.
We know you are. You don't do porn, so
Charles de Gaulle. Charles de Gaulle.
you forgot your dick sleeve.
Well, no.
I had my dick sleeve on.
I never take it off.
Yeah, so then, and then fucking just had a big ass layover. It was 5 hours or something. Just sitting in the airport. But,
God.
yep, and then just took the flight home. Watched, what did I watch? I watched Mad Max Fury Road, which I had already seen a long time ago, but just rewatched it. And then Mars Attacks, which I had not seen in fucking forever.
Worth it.
Mars Attacks is awesome.
It's funny. All the new
Yeah.
movies you could have watched.
Yeah, Mars Attacks. Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah. I mean, there were
Okay.
many new things.
And then Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
98 or something.
Yeah. Dude, it was so great. I forgot how many cool people were in it.
Yeah.
And how it just goes badly. There's nothing good about the movie.
No.
Yeah. It
Also-
does not have a happy ending.
Dude.
It's an awesome
It's
movie.
fantastic.
All the
yeah.
backdrops are so fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
pure Tim Burton gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, I loved
great.
it. I was quickly reminded how much. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so good.
I bought that movie poster.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, it's a good
God,
one.
it's
Yeah,
great.
it holds up. Fantastic. Hadn't seen it in a decade, so it was great. So it was awesome. And just everyone dies. It's so good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So that was my favorite plane movie. And then just got home. Karen picked me up. Holy fuck. I have never seen LAX more crowded on a Sunday night at 10 p.m.
wow.
Where the fuck
Damn,
is
dude.
everyone going on Sunday
Sunday at
night
10
at 10 p.m.? It took her an hour to get from the beginning of LAX
Did
to
you
me in
say
Bradley.
the middle of June?
Yeah,
I guess.
Oliver,
Yeah.
it's fucking
It's
travel
summer. Yeah,
time.
it's
bro.
summer.
At the
Summertime.
international terminals?
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't even
Which
thought
is
of that.
at
Come on, man.
the
Yeah.
fucking scoop of the U.
Yeah.
So you
Did
got,
you
yeah, the
say
shittiest part.
LAX?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it took her literally an hour.
This isn't
It was
domestic
ridiculous.
to Biloxi, you know.
But I've been to LAX a lot. This is one of the worst I've ever seen.
well, also
Yeah.
Karen left when you landed.
No, she was waiting for me. She was waiting for me.
I'm
she,
kidding.
I know, yeah. And
well,
then,
it's because of all the protests in Palestine. They were
that's
in
what it
town.
was.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even mention that. Yeah, so
She did take her sleeve off.
there was that protest was just encamped out there for multiple days, and then on the very last day, it was gone of the conference. The last day conference, as if it were never there. The whole encampment,
They
everybody's
came in
gone.
for the 70 to 100 people.
So what I heard was at the gala dinner, there was talk about how there had maybe been a run-in with some of the conference goers and the protesters. There had been some like headbutting and culture clashing or whatever the fuck.
Someone put up the wrong fucking baguette number 2
so
in the
apparently,
window.
so we were wondering.
So the math people had a bunch of Jews.
or
Fucking
something.
join us, Craig.
I was just
Yeah, but apparently, I mean, we were just speculating. Yeah, maybe the university came and shut it down when.
I mean, if there's like fucking physical shit, yeah.
It wasn't physical. It was just like yelling at each other.
Well,
and shit.
dude,
but like enough.
1206 rules, dude.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Don't wear the wrong fucking fabric.
You're right. Oh yeah. Apparently the university back in the Middle Ages had its own laws and its own prison. So like the slightest infraction would just get you thrown in the.
Do you like how I
prison.
made that up? And
It's a real thing. Yeah, that's a real thing.
Rule 34, baby.
Yeah, Rule 34, babe.
Allegedly.
And then last night I went to see Say Anything, and that's the end of the story. Yeah.
What they playing? How good was it?
House of Blues, and it was good. It was very nostalgic. They played the whole good album, so like it was great just to see them do that.
Is a real boy?
Is a real boy.
Yep.
Yeah. The whole thing.
That's the best album.
It's the best album, and they played all of it. Only thing I'll say is Max was not on peak form. Like,
Was that on ADAT? The Sonics are still fucking great.
it sounds really good still. Yeah, it's recording. Like,
Sonics
it's fucking,
are still fucking great.
It was like his bedroom or something, which is like crazy. He recorded it all himself.
Was it Cody on drums? Cody?
Kobe was not on drums.
Well, the mix master's dope.
Yes, yeah,
Still good.
Kobe's on drums on the record, but yeah, was not playing live at the show. Some other dude.
He was still he was lifting his drums.
Yeah,
there.
he was.
Color Fred was playing with him that time?
No, it was some Michigan band.
Oh, no. In his band.
Oh.
Fred Masher, the
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Take It Back Sunday guy.
Maybe. It didn't look like him.
Okay.
Unless he has really, really long hair now.
He does, actually.
Then it might have been
He
him.
has super long hair now.
Then it might have been him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Fred.
Shout out Fred. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know he had super fucking long hair, but
Yeah.
now that you say that,
I got
could
a
have been
bad
him.
feeling about this.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
You said Michigan,
I just want to break
Michigan
it down so
band
badly.
opened?
But no, there was the opener was this Michigan band who just played like super depressing, like shoegazy shit.
Okay.
And then the second opener, the direct support, was AJJ, formerly known as Andrew Jackson Jihad, who were really cool. They're I need to actually like listen to them more. I like them a lot.
Not to be confused with AJR.
No, not AJR, AJJ.
Don't confuse.
Yeah, not
free-
the same thing.
Or
Free
Alt
Palestine,
J.
dude.
Yeah. Dude, holy fuck. It's funny you say that. AJJ, last song or second to last song, big anthemic thing, big kind of slower song. He plays an acoustic. They're like folk
I
punky.
gotta pass
Plays an
you
acoustic,
this.
takes it up, holds it up like this, Free Palestine in tape on the back of his guitar. Crowd goes crazy.
I mean,
it was just, why not?
What'd you say the last of the J's were?
Jihad.
Okay,
Yeah. So
Can
Free
we
Pal-
just... Oh, well. Okay, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
America! Fuck yeah!
Yeah. Definitely racist. No, but yeah.
But Say
they've
Anything.
always been folk punky and like that, so it made sense.
Yeah, I mean-
Anyway, Say Anything was cool, and yeah, now that you say that, it probably was Fred on guitar. They sounded great. Band was tight. Drummer made a few errors that were like only to a drummer like me would have noticed and thought was unforgivable. But anyone else,
Dude,
he was good.
Too
He
bad
did the
Kobe's
job.
fucking muscles don't let him play anymore.
Yeah, Kobe would have nailed it because he played the parts.
No,
but-
dude.
Elbows up.
Yeah. Oh, very army.
No, dude, his biceps are so big he can't even reach the cymbals anymore.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, band played great. Max like gave it his all, and he's a good performer, so he sold it. But he
Yeah.
was not on peak form. Like
I mean,
yeah, he was forgetting lyrics.
Does he still
He was going crazy.
like do music like in
ju-
performing wise?
They just put out a new EP, so like this is probably like kind of
Well,
support
then
for
that is pretty fucking unforgivable.
yeah. He was not in peak form. Like I've seen him play. I've seen the band do way better. And both Karen and I at the end of the show were like, okay, I feel like we've seen this band now.
How many times have you seen him?
3 or 4.
You came back
Enough,
from
yeah.
Europe for this.
Yeah, exactly. And like, again, pure nostalgia, super fun, loved it, had an amazing time, sang along, it was great, had a fun time. Not the best I've seen him. That's basically
You will
it.
be writing him an angry
Yes,
worded
I
letter.
will. Bad Yelp review. Bad Yelp review. But yeah, it was great. Super
Welcome
fun.
back. That's a hell of a
Yay!
month.
So yeah,
Dude,
that's a crazy
seriously.
2 weeks or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then now I'm home. Here we
I was
are.
sick the whole time. Doesn't fucking matter. My life doesn't matter.
Yeah. What'd you guys do?
Everything's fake.
Since we last talked,
Allegedly.
Uh-huh.
I did 2 days at the Palos Verdes Street Fair
Nice.
for the School of Rock
Yeah.
in the area.
Yeah.
The groups played great.
Cool.
I was sick for most of it. So I was like horsey talking to potential clients and shit.
Cool.
Over people playing music right next to you.
Yeah.
Yep. People are playing music right next to us. So like as kids are coming up, I'm just holding the same beat at the drums of the people that are playing.
Yeah.
Are doing like, you
Wanna try it?
Yep,
Yeah.
try it out. Try
Yeah.
some drums.
Yeah.
My big selling point to anyone who's on the kit was like, oh yeah, I can. Kick snare, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. The hi-hat. No, I can't. Okay, can I teach you the greatest rock and roll drum fill there's ever been?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then you hit both these at the same time.
Yeah. That's it.
So put it together.
Yeah. Yeah. You did it.
Rock and roll!
This is rock and roll.
So here's our card.
Yeah.
You
You're the
basically are
best.
Lars, dude.
You're basically
You're
Lars.
basically Lars. You're Lars.
Just
now.
on that. If you can do that, you
You're
can do
Lars.
anything.
You're
If you can do that,
already-
you're Lars.
You're already better than the drummer from the Beatles.
The drummer from the Beatles. No, cancel. Fucking cancel. Hard. Jesus. The drum. Pete Best. You're basically Pete Best.
Best of the Beatles.
The best of the Beatles.
The best.
Yeah, it was a fun time. But
How
I
was
was.
your fucking booze cruise?
I will tell you
Ooh.
as kind of quickly, but as descriptively as I can.
Yeah.
God.
Cruise was great.
Nice.
Cruise was great. Overall, we'll do it again. Why?
Yeah.
Those boats party.
Nice. Oh, of course.
It's the
Yeah.
booze cruise to Ensenada.
Yeah.
They party.
Of course.
No one's making a joke about what they're doing there.
They're drinking.
Everyone knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got the drink package.
That's what I was gonna say.
Nice.
15 drinks a day you're allowed. 15 drinks a day.
15.
15 drinks a day up to a $20.
Uh-huh.
And then anything after that, let's say you buy a bottle of wine for yourself.
Right.
$20 off of that one order.
Nice.
Yeah, but you could just
Okay.
do doubles all day.
You could do the drink package, no doubles,
Okay.
right?
But
so just
15.
So Long Island, Long Island,
Yeah.
Long Island, Long Island.
my days kind of varied. It usually ended up cocktails because all those different bars have different things that they
Yeah, alcohol's
that
a
they
big-
do, and you're
yeah,
like, oh, okay, I want that.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the mood for this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this here. The one that we frequented the most was like the second level pool.
Okay.
That was closest to, you guessed it, the pizza place.
Woo! Yeah.
Pizza
I told you about that, baby.
Pizza till 4 a.m.
Nice.
Pizza closes at 4 a.m.
Wait.
Nice.
Did they do Caesar salads?
Not that.
Fuck.
Yep.
I was really hoping for Danielle.
Let me just try and put it together. All the restaurants that we did do and the ones that we did not do. So the ones we did not do, there was a deli, which is like late night sandwiches
Yeah.
open till like midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a vegan, so why?
Yeah.
And the Sunrise restaurant, because there's a sunrise, there's a sunset. If you choose to have like a go-to dinner time, that way you have a reserved seat all the time, and everyone you get like scheduled,
Yeah.
right?
And you see
The
the same
sunrise
people,
is the one that does that.
Right.
The sunset is just like
Show
go,
up,
and
yeah.
if there's a way,
Okay.
you just
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Right. Which also had the buffet. Buffet was different.
Was it Carnival?
Carnival.
Okay.
Yeah.
The classic Carnival Ensenada booze cruise.
Nice.
Yep, 3 days. 4 days.
So your dinner, you didn't get set with people.
Nope.
Cool.
I bet you each thing's different because I was on 6th day.
Yeah, maybe.
So I bet you like there's probably different protocols and shit. Because I was like in a huge dining hall with like literally assigned seating with my name on it.
Yeah, I think that's the other restaurant. So we didn't choose that. You can do that. So that way you have like a guaranteed
place, yeah.
time, no wait, like you get served and type
Okay,
shit.
I guess what I was confused with is sunrise for dinner doesn't sound like it makes sense.
But sunrise and sunset, both of those things, they serve breakfast and dinner.
Oh,
so it's just
okay.
the side of the boat.
It's just where are you? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just the side of the boat.
Yep.
Did you find the adult pools?
Not on that one.
Oh.
There is none. Yep.
Wah, wah,
Kids
wah, wah.
everywhere.
Yep. There's a seafood market. I'll talk about that in a second.
Ooh.
Kids
There's a steakhouse, which is a step above all the rest of the restaurants. So you have to
Nice.
pay $100 just to get in.
Yeah.
So I booked it for night we got there. We got there on Friday, checked in the morning, like 10 a.m. as soon as we could. And you don't get to check into your room till 3. So then it was just immediately drinks.
Nice.
Yeah, so we just sat at the main lobby bar,
Yeah.
Dude.
drank.
How crazy? Have you been on a cruise? How crazy is it? What is in a cruise ship?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's
nowadays they're just cities.
It is
Dude,
a floating city.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking floating state. Like
Yeah.
it blew my mind when I was just like,
Yeah.
"There's this is a mall."
Yeah.
And then like
And a hotel.
Yeah.
and a hotel, and then like the
A
top
hotel
is
on a boat that's already a hotel.
pools with water parks, and there's like a theater and
Yeah.
Guys, I
casino.
think the band should do a cruise.
Sure.
yeah, dude,
I'd
book
plan
us
a
with
cruise. I
fucking
don't
real
give
big
a shit.
fish, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, I think the three of us need to either play a cruise, as an act,
Oh, no.
or the three of us and the ladies all just go on one.
Wait,
Sure.
wait.
I'm waiting.
The three of us go on a cruise.
Yeah.
Dudes cruise?
Dude cruise.
Dudes cruise. Dudes cruise. Dudes cruise.
Dude,
Dudes
I'll bring my
cruise.
sleeve.
Can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Can make a lot of money. Yeah, there's a casino on the 5th floor.
Let's just us three go.
There's a
Fuck the
comedy.
ladies.
There's a comedy theater. There's this is the Carnival Radiance. So we did do the comedy show. We did do the piano bar. We did do the bar that has the karaoke. Neither of us sang. We didn't
the
sit at
club with the lit up floors.
We did the club. It wasn't light up floors, but we did the club. We did not do any swimming because a lot of kids. We tanned on some pool decks. Did not have the deli. Did not have Guy Fieri's burger thing. Nope, she did. It was
Okay.
a barbecue thing.
All right.
And she said
What,
no.
what would you get at Guy Fieri's barbecue?
Potatoes and coleslaw.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow,
something like that.
that sounds like
Yep.
Sounds like
real
Flavor Town.
appetizing.
Right.
Sounds
There
like
was a
Flavor
sushi
Town.
restaurant. We did that.
Nice. Fuck
yeah.
7-ish.
Okay.
The steakhouse we did do. I got a Sebas. I
Nice.
think I didn't take any
Sebas.
pictures of it. It was a 3-course thing, so you just picked.
Dude,
right?
you were
Ca-
off grid.
Came with a bottle of wine. Yep. Steakhouse was good.
Nice.
Easy 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
You could tell that it was a step up from the rest of the food because we had tried a couple of the rest of the
Right,
foods
yeah.
that day already. But that was the first night that we
Well,
got there.
Tablecloths.
Yeah.
Tablecloths,
And-
exactly.
And cutlery, actually.
Exactly.
In a cloth bag.
Yes.
But also, is it on the top? It's on the top floor, right? By like,
Has a decent view, but it was already night, so
Oh,
looking out, you're like, yep,
This
that's
is the
that's
ocean.
water.
It's dark.
Yep, it's fucking dark out there. But it was totally worth it. Like
Yeah.
$100. I've done way more for way worse
Yeah.
Absolutely.
in Southern California.
Yeah.
Wrap your brain around the fact that you had sushi on a boat that was floating in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
And it,
That's why day 2.
fresh as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's why day 2
In the freezer.
they told us, they were like, "Hey, sorry guys, it turns out because of weather, we're going to Ensenada on the 3rd day and the second we're going to go to Ensenada on the 2nd day and the 3rd day is the day at sea."
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, other way around. Nope. No, I had it right.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
going to do a day at sea first.
Yeah.
We're going to do Ensenada, and then we're going to do
then-
our day
yeah.
at sea.
Uh-huh.
So Ensenada, so I can skip it. Like
What?
I
Dude.
can skip Ensenada.
Don't-
Papa's
Oh,
and
yeah.
Beer.
All right.
Oh,
Papa's
yeah.
and Beer is a fucking party bar, right?
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
get the
yeah.
same from Huntington Beach. You'll get the same from
Yeah,
Laguna
yeah.
Beach, San Diego.
It's
the
Tijuana,
difference is it has a little bit kind of Mexican prices on drinks.
There you go.
But also you have these two guys. You have some dude doing his lasso tricks. You have two dudes with whistles who grab people,
Yeah.
pour tequila in their mouth, and then flip their asses over and shake them. And so you have junk and cooch in these dudes' faces.
Nice.
And they have fun with it.
Cool.
It looks like a great job if you're Jim Tan Laundry
Yeah.
working at Papa's and Beer in Ensenada. Yeah.
Nice.
They are cut, they are fit, and I saw
They are
one,
hard.
I saw one look at the other one and go, "I'm sorry," grab the back of his head and shove it into this very large woman's private area.
Canceled.
I know.
Mexico,
I didn't do
baby.
it. I didn't do it, but they had a full mouth of tequila when they got flipped over.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun.
Craig, coolest part about you going to Ensenada is being on a giant cruise ship and then getting on a tiny little fucking barge
Yeah.
and then going over to a little port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a unique thing that like when when they're like, "Oh, you're gonna go here," I'm like, "How are we getting here? We're like."
Yeah.
We're in
fucking
the ocean.
an eighth of a mile away from the goddamn place.
As we left Ensenada that day, I was looking. We were sitting on the back of the ship having another drink, and I was just looking at it. I was like, "This fucking town! Like, what the fuck is this?" You're like, you're. I think San Pedro. Like, I think you're San Pedro. Like, you're a port town, and there's nothing connected to you.
Does it exist?
It exists. Yeah,
They
it
just
definitely
drove you
exists.
back to San Pedro.
But on outskirts of that downtown, you saw resorts that were overlooking the water. Like, that's not where you take the bus to.
Right.
The bus into town from the boat, they're like, okay, guys, we've got ATVs, we've got, they have their own tours that you can
do
take.
your things.
Instead of booking the cruise and paying the extra money for, I want to go see the Ensenada blowhole. These guys got it for $40 instead of $140.
Yeah. I told you, excursions book ahead of time.
Yeah.
Ah, no. They're telling you don't do it because the shuttle bus can do it for half the price, if not better.
Oh.
Because the
Through
boat,
Carnival?
you get off the boat at Carnival. Some people already have vouchers and shit, so they have their bus to go to. There's also buses there, charter buses that will just take you into town that are vacation type.
Yeah.
Charter
That's
buses.
their thing.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Yeah.
So like where are you going? You're going downtown? We have it. We got it. There's a huge shuttle bus. Yeah, there's like charter bus. So
Yeah, no,
totally
I mean, like, before you even get on that fucking cruise, you already have tickets for something. That's what I did for the
some
kids.
of those people did. These people on the bus said we have it for this much
Fuck, man.
because that's a hustle.
Gotta hustle.
Yeah.
I told you I lost my ass in Jamaica because of those people that were like, I carved this for you, Irene. I was like, oh, you did, dude. I fucking don't put my name.
Yeah,
on
don't get me
this.
wrong. We still had oysters in town, and she still got a bracelet from like a fucking 7-year-old that had his fold out thing.
And she only paid like $94.
flasher jacket.
Right, exactly, exactly, yeah. But we had,
the best.
we did oysters in town, and because it was an oyster bar, bar oyster. But Ensenada is a party town / port town.
Yeah.
So everything is fucking touristy as shit. It's
Yeah.
the t-shirts for $10. It's So you sit down there, and we were like, let's try it out. Because last time we were at King's Fish House, we saw the things that was listed, and Ensenada was one of them. We're like, we're going to do that cruise. Let's make sure we have oysters in Ensenada. Yeah. We did. We saw them. They looked like, I don't know, an octopus. Like, no. The answer was no. The answer was no. Kind of sad.
I mean, Ensenada is a fucking oyster.
It's a
city.
port town, so you expect really good oysters. This bar, maybe not the best of them.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best of them.
That's
Maybe
all.
not the seafood restaurant that sources the way you want.
Yeah.
These ones were like one bite, and I was like, there's a reason they gave me 5 hot sauces. There's a reason. There's a reason for that.
They didn't give me mignonette. They gave me vinegar.
These are huge, and they have 10 fingers. I don't know exactly what's happening.
When did
And now I
oysters
have
become
radiation
screw-
Yeah, right. So
Was that a conch shell?
It was kind of a downer, but the upper was it's just 2 of us in there, and then like 2 on staff, and then the dudes that go out to the sidewalk and bring more people in. So they bring a couple in, and the couple's taking body shots.
Sweet.
The lady's already on top of the bar, and they're pouring booze into her navel so the other guy can fucking lap it up, right?
yeah.
And then she's on top of the bar and she takes her top off. So oyster bar titties.
Oyster titties.
Danielle's fucking stoked. She's like, yes, yes. I'm like,
Oyster titty.
no, 0 sleeves. All very real. Incredibly real. So real.
incredibly real. They were incredibly real.
So real that only 2 of the 6 oysters were eaten.
Nice.
Good time, but I
You
can't
were already
do
rock
this.
hard, dude. You didn't even need the aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Good time, but I can't do this watered down margarita again.
Yeah.
I'm good. It's
skip.
1 round
Yeah.
and we're out. We're not going to be here for a
Could you
long
go
time.
back to the boat like whenever you wanted, basically?
You
or-
could, but we knew that those buses left at a certain time.
Oh, right.
So we caught like the second to the last one.
Yeah.
Because we saw Ensenada, and it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay,
They
Got
also
it.
only
Yeah.
give you like 8 hours, dude.
Yeah.
6
So-
hours on this one.
Oh, yeah. So, like,
Yeah,
depending
6
on where you're
hours.
at, they're just like, you need to be back in 6 hours. You're
Yeah,
like, my excursion
I can't get in
for
too
3
much
hours.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Well-
not staying overnight or anything like that.
I don't want to fly home.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to miss my boat.
Right.
Yeah.
So the next day at sea, fucking drinks on drinks on drinks.
Yeah.
We never sat down at the casino. She
Yeah.
had Shaq's Big Chicken.
Okay.
She had the Geefieri's barbecue. We had the sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Sushi.
7.
Yeah.
Easy 7. Easy 7. The Sunset restaurant was good. So the seafood market.
Yeah.
Oysters.
Way better.
4.
Oh, bummer.
A 4.
man.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
How many legs did they have?
This one, it's so interesting because the it's so interesting
I don't even
because
know this story.
Yeah.
I've guessed a bunch of shit this whole podcast. This is
the
awesome.
Ensenada ones had this shell that was massive and really deep, and then you really it looked like an octopus inside there. Like it had
Yeah.
so much phalange about it. You're like, do I have to swallow 3 times to make this happen?
Right.
Dude, you
The
just said like
boat-
4 things that's what she said.
The boat had like Nerf frisbee.
Oh.
The meat on it was like this. I can't.
a UFO disc.
Yeah.
It was a disc. It was a disc of one color.
It
Oh,
could have
dear.
been a quail egg deep
Yeah,
fried.
I know what you're
so
talking about. Yeah.
strange,
Yeah.
so strange. But as soon as you bit into the taste, I was like, this is mowed lawn that's been sitting for a while. This has gotten mildew in the grass,
Oh no.
Craig,
and I'm good.
you-
I'm good. No hot sauce with that.
Ooh,
The balls of the horseradish
the balls of the horse.
because your oysters are so bad.
Yeah.
Why even entice me?
Yeah.
Actually, the best meal that we had, I would say it's the steakhouse, but my heart says it was like
Pizza.
no.
Nah.
Pizza was actually like a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
when
can't
you're
say
when you're
7.
mega wasted
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's open till 4 a.m.
That's
wait,
great. Yeah.
Super
New
fucking
question.
thin. Yeah.
How many times did you bring it into your room?
Twice.
Yeah.
My
4
man.
days. 2 of
Yeah.
2 of the 4
I was
days.
gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah.
I thought you were there for 3 days. So
Yeah.
2 out of the
Yeah.
2
The
out of
last
4.
night I brought a whole pie.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
And so
dude.
did she. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just said said 4 because they're
That was
personal sizes.
Another, that's what she said.
Yeah. Very thin crust.
Uh-huh.
And so long as you have it within 5-10 minutes,
great,
you've
yeah.
already zhuzhed it up with the chili
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
Parmesan and the oregano.
Well, if you're
mix.
fucking 15 drinks deep,
Fuck yeah, dude.
who gives a shit if it's a 3, dude?
We figured it out on the final night. We figured out not only where
It was
our
the shorto.
where our room was on the boat, first of all.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. We figured where that was out.
Yeah.
No. The pizza was fresh made. Like you
Oh, nice.
watched them.
I was kidding.
No,
Yeah.
you watch them stretch the dough
Yeah, yeah.
and then take it back, and then they would come back, and someone just cuts, and
Mm-hmm.
like really good system. But the best meal was probably the takeaway like taco burrito joint. Because then you could build your own burrito and build your own taco.
A
So
little
yeah, so
chipotle.
I want a shrimp burrito
Yeah.
with this,
Yeah.
and then a salsa bar. So like
yeah.
that's easily the most satisfying
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Especially if you can bring it back to your room.
So I didn't have a Sebas. Sorry, I had surf and turf.
Ah, you turfed?
I did a Milan mignon filament.
He did a belong.
Philip Mignon.
Yeah, Phil Mignon.
Nice.
Yeah, she did a mignon. She did a butterfly. I did.
He ate a Mignon.
Dude, we're gonna convert
I
this
know.
idiot to
Yeah,
fucking beat
we
again.
will soon. We will. It's happening.
We got the
It's
we just
happening.
need jerky
Yeah.
circles. And then,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerky
It's
circles.
like Reese's Pieces with
I've
like
seen
each.
jerky circles on Reddit.
Oh.
Jerky circles.
jerky circles, jerky circles, and sleeves. So we just do little cuts of jerky into like a pork chop.
You know what's fun about the sushi restaurant? I turned around to Yellowtail.
Okay.
It was that
You
cut.
turned around.
No, turned her onto.
Oh,
Yeah. Onto
Okay.
Yellowtail. Because I was doing
yeah.
something.
She's not a
She wasn't a
seafood lady.
big-
No,
Yeah.
she's a roll person because she
Yeah.
still doesn't know,
Yeah. Well,
And
you'll
so-
get there.
Dude.
I didn't salmon because she's like, oh, the fat.
Yeah.
And I didn't ahi because, ahi.
Yeah.
But then the yellowtail, she's like, I think I like yellowtail. I was like, good.
Good.
Have it somewhere that's not a boat.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Yeah.
do way better.
Also, like salmon, like the fatty salmon is what people want.
Yeah. I like.
So like,
yeah.
get her
know.
the cheap
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
salmon that no one cares about,
Yeah,
and she'll
yeah.
probably love it.
Yeah,
but
I
also,
know.
what's like the easiest thing to turn you off on sushi? Bad sushi.
Yeah.
So like, you have
Exactly.
super fishy fish, like you're gonna
Yeah.
be fucking
What's
mad.
the point?
Bad oysters.
Don't ever feed her fucking halibut. Sashimi.
We're on oyster revenge right now because
You
we
need
had
the
2
real- yeah.
rounds of bad oysters.
You need the good shit. Yeah.
You didn't say revenge correctly.
Revenge!
Yep.
Yeah, we're on revenge oysters because we need it, and we
Yeah.
just
Dude.
made up for it, but not fully. We
You
got back
gotta
to,
find some fucking kumi eyes, dude. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and I'm gonna pick up some. and we're gonna do
Friday.
half. Yeah, gotta do it.
Amen.
Gotta do it. What else about the cruise? Day at sea was fine. Took some shroom gummies.
Nice.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took 3 shroom gummies. Jason, shout out, my roommate.
Nice.
He just gifted me a months ago.
Cool.
And I was like, I need a reason to have
You
this.
didn't get it from her fridge.
No.
Yeah.
No. Packaged in this one's amazing. So it had the dosage, it had the whole thing, it had a Ziploc, all that shit. So I was like, I kind of trust this one. I'll take this on the cruise.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yo, it's smart.
Yeah. And we've been drinking for 3 days.
Right.
So day on the water,
Yeah.
drinking for 3 days. Now we've kind of figured it out. It's going to be what do you got? Okay, so Patron, Añejo, and soda.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's an 1850 drink. And so it's good.
That's under 20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So you wrote it on Post-it notes, stuck it to your body, and then just walked to bars as you're
We
fucking
tried a whole bunch
shrooming
of
out there.
different
Like, I need this one.
We tried all different things. We had like an Irish coffee on day 3. Just each bar that you went to. There was one that was a straight up cocktail bar. So when you open their menu, it like lights up.
Yeah.
And then everything has a name like, detox, and it's fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Alchemy. All that shit, like
Right.
cute names. So you tried a bunch of those. Piano bar, fantastic. Let me tell you about this. Last night of it, we saw the cover band.
Wait.
Yep.
Pause.
Yep.
You ate shroom gummies and you just completely fucking went
Day
over.
at sea. I was drinking.
What? You gotta fucking give me this
I'm drinking
story.
nonstop,
Yeah.
right? She's drinking nonstop. She's like, "What's the dosage?" I said, "It said 1 to 3 is day at the office. 4 to 6 is day at home, and 7 to 9 is day on the moon." So let's just keep it. Since we've been drinking, let's just keep it safe.
Yeah.
Let's go on the hard side of office.
Yeah.
Right. Just to get a little
Let's do 3.
change
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see what's up.
So alcohol is like the best thing to do while you're shrooming.
But after you're shrooming. You don't want to already be drunk because if you're already drunk, whatever you're doing intensifies. Listen, kids, don't do drugs. But if you're gonna, don't do
pop
it
star.
after you're already hammered.
If you're a pussy, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
When's the last time she did shrooms? Exactly. When's the last time I did? So we're just gonna not get in the brig. You know? We're gonna make sure
You're not getting the Trollheimen.
we're not gonna be thrown into the brig. We're gonna act accordingly, and it's gonna be okay. So we did
1 to 3 if it's a day at the office.
Yeah.
That means you're
changed.
Yeah. You're verging on. You're
Not being around
you're
people.
You're pushing microdose.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
That's what you're doing. So 3 is pushing microdose,
Yeah.
but you're not stepping into the.
Tripping
I need
balls,
to be with my friends in my own environment.
So we
Yeah,
both
yeah.
did 3, and then it's just day on the water. So you go out, and we went out to the back deck
Dude, that's
again.
gotta be fucked. You're around so many fucking people, so many lights, so much stimulation. You're fucking rocking in the middle of the ocean.
It's like 2 in the afternoon.
This is awesome.
It's like 2 in the afternoon, and we're just getting a little suntan because
Yeah.
the front of the boat is like the crazy pool. Back of the boat is just smaller, easier, whatever. They have like the fucking obstacle course on the top layer, like whatever. So you can just chill back
As
there.
so you
Yeah.
thought.
So we have our drinks. She's like, I gotta go pee. Oh, okay, you want to go with you? No, I got it.
Yeah.
She goes
Yeah.
She does not come back for a long fucking time.
for a little too long.
Yeah.
For a little too long.
She probably was staring at the door of her stall, trying to figure out what a latch was.
She gets back. She gets back to where I am. She looks at the drink. She's like, I don't need that. I'm like, okay. She's like, I think we need to go to the room. I'm like,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Let's go
Let's
to
go
the
to the
room.
room.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Let's do it. Yeah. And at one point, we're walking through the boat. You have to go through the 5th floor to get to anywhere because that's where the casino is.
Yeah.
That's what you learn, right? So unless you're gonna walk on the outside of the boat to the other, or you're gonna go all the way to the bottom and walk through, they make you go through the casino. Why?
Because it's the
Because they
casino.
make you go through the
Yeah.
casino.
Yeah.
Because they
Exit
want you
through
to
the gift shop.
They want you to do all the photo ops too.
Correct. Every time. So she looks at me at one point. She's like, "I'm dying." I'm like, "You're not. You're not dying.
You're fine.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Everything's
This
good."
is good for you.
Yeah, this is fun.
Enjoy the casino.
Yeah.
In your mind.
Yep. We get back to our room. She lays down and she's just like going, I got so many patterns right now. I'm like, eyes closed, right? She's like, so many cool patterns
Dude,
and colors.
I am so envious.
She's like, it just keeps changing to like a new pattern and new colors. I'm like, that's sweet.
Nice.
I'm staring at the water right now.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Dude.
She's kind of losing her mind. I'm
Yeah.
stabilized. I'm
Yeah.
okay. I have a little bit of change. Like if I put on my polarized glasses and I look through the ocean view room that we booked, I'm like, whoa.
Nice.
Because you can see the extra part of the window that's like UV protected.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
then there's the waves and that.
And
so
then the
it's
layers,
giving
yeah.
me all
Also,
of it.
Craig, how can you see every ripple in the ocean?
You can't.
But
But you
you
can.
can.
Because they're happening.
Dude, that's like, yeah.
They're
that's-
all happening all the time.
All the time. Yeah. So it was a good.
Yeah.
She took like a mini nap.
Yeah.
So like
No, she didn't.
no, but a mini nap. She took a rest.
She closed her eyes to a kaleidoscope of
Yeah.
faith.
Yeah. She took a siesta.
Yeah.
Took a little siesta there, and
Oh,
then
did you look in the mirror?
I did.
That's fucking so sick. Did you look at like your hands and like your fucking?
I kind of did, but
green?
like I wasn't as affected as she was. She was much more affected. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I should do one more so I can get where she's at. I was like, no, I need to coach this
Yeah,
thing. I
yeah,
need
You
to be
also
here. No, it was already too late.
you would have to do a bunch to get up
Yeah.
higher.
Correct. Yeah.
If you took one more, it would do nothing.
But I did look in the mirror. I was like, my eyes are droopy. You know? They're so droopy. Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Sweet.
It was a good time.
Well-
That's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much the whole trip. The cover
Cool.
band,
Oh yeah, the cover band.
piano bar.
Yeah.
Like anyone who works on the cruise ship, not fucking American.
No,
We saw the comedy show. Both of those people were American.
Okay.
you're in
And-
international waters. You
And
don't
they
need
were
fucking
yeah,
visas.
and they were talking about drinks in Long Beach had sales tax. Drinks on water don't have sales tax.
Cool.
So you don't really pay anything except for the gratuity that you could pay ahead of time. Blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
or they hit you. at
We
the end.
she and I walked out of there about 200 after we had already done everything else.
Yeah.
Booked it, had the dinner,
fucking nothing. Dude.
like bought the sushi. The sushi was included in the going out bill, and so all the tips that we had written in
Yeah.
for all the things
Yeah.
were totaled up at the end. So
Great.
about $200.
Cool.
dude. So
Not a big deal.
4 days
Yeah.
Yeah.
of just drinking your ass off,
Yeah.
And eating our fucking asses off,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So much food.
excluding your fucking ticket,
Yeah.
was $200.
That's
Great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you buy all that shit in advance and you just come to like I want 4 days,
Yeah.
$200, dude, you fucking nailed it.
Dude.
That's why it's
Amen.
a good thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we do the dudes cruise. We do
Dude
last minute. They're like
cruise.
$46.
Yeah. She'd already done Royal Caribbean. She said the food was much better on that. But
Oh,
the vibes
100%.
but the vibes are just old people. So there's no karaoke bar,
Yeah.
stuff like that. We
Well,
did
the word
Yeah.
is Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Or do you want to come? Or do you want to come to the fucking carnival, baby?
Carnival, baby! Yeah.
You want to do fucking upside down shots while I shove my face in your
Yeah.
crotch, dude?
The comedy show the comedy show was fun. If we talk about grand scale comedy shows, it's a 7.
Yeah.
It's a lot of boat humor.
Of course.
Because everyone's
Dude,
on
yeah.
the boat.
You're getting drunk in the middle of the ocean. You need to laugh at something.
Yeah.
Perfect
Yeah.
fucking time waste for
There's a lot
90
of crowd
minutes.
work and yeah.
A little crowd work.
Oh, okay.
It's more like stupid dad humor
Right.
about
Yeah.
being in the ocean.
But
right,
we
right.
went to the Raw show, so there was swearing and sex jokes and
Of
stuff
course.
like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Any theater stuff?
Theater
What-
stuff.
like,
theater
so obviously I
stuff.
went on a longer one, but they did like magic show. They did like
Didn't see a magic show.
trapeze shit, like
Didn't see
Cirque du Soleil.
trapeze. Didn't see that. No. We saw some dumbass little things like
Oliver's here, dude, doing a review of the fucking
dumb.
doing the review of the mathematics and composition. Fucking.
well, the cruise director himself is like booked on certain things. So on Saturday night after Ensenada, there's an 80s party in the main bar lobby, like where
Okay.
everyone checks in.
Yeah.
The bar that goes up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And the small, you can stand on the stairs for all of the floors
Right.
and watch this show.
Right.
It's an 80s show, so it's just music played by a PA.
DJ, yeah.
And then the Carnival cruise director in a fucking terrible wig,
Yeah.
and doing what you expect but don't expect, which is saying
Fucking need your boat tonight.
singing along to the songs, but the words that the crowd won't do. Right? Okay, so like
N-word.
No.
Hard R.
No.
All the verses.
No, yeah. I got my first thrill. Eat at the till my
Craig,
Was the
this sounds like the perfect MC. He's just fucking softball
me
bitch.
and some had a band and yeah,
Craig,
those were the
all the backing parts that I do, dude. Is that what you're telling me right now?
yeah.
They're just doing Nick's backup
Don't get me
vocals.
wrong. This is the cruise director of the Carnival ship to
Right.
Ensenada and back for the weekend.
Yeah.
He looks at me after seeing like half of this one song that what was happening. She looks at me and she's like, "Oh, he's stank, isn't he?" I was like, "Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's real stank. Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Listen to him. That is stank 101." Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
The band on the last night was fine.
Okay.
Everyone was from different walks of life. You can
Nice.
tell it's not a band.
Yeah, it's a
They're
cruise
just-
band.
Yeah, they're all recruited to do
Yeah.
this one thing.
Nice.
So you have a Filipino on bass.
Yeah.
And you have a Swede on the guitar.
Nice.
And you have, I don't know, let's go with Louisiana on drums. And then, I don't know,
Fuck yeah, dude.
Kosovo
Cancel
on
his ass.
keyboards.
Cancel his ass.
And then
Join the club, Craig.
straight Jamaica on male vocals because he told us. And
Whoa,
then,
dude.
Yep.
You're
and
really
then,
joining. We didn't buy the drink.
And
fucking
then I have to
vouchers.
go Ecuadorian on female vocals. I
Okay.
don't know. Could be also like Puerto Rico. Could be Puerto Rico. Could be
Just go with the. You don't see
Argentina.
color, dude.
I don't see color, but they all
There we
kind
go.
of
Had
like-
color.
So the Kosovo on keyboards, he also did the piano bar. And in the
Okay.
piano bar,
Yeah.
you know, it's just one guy and a piano, and he's
Yeah.
doing songs that you know.
Right.
So he's doing an intro,
Yeah.
and he's playing like some chords underneath.
So then you see him hit play on the player's piano.
No, he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it. So guys, it's a Saturday night here on the boat.
Who wants to do body shots?
I don't know who you met here tonight. But
Yeah.
I have to tell you, Billie Jean, she's not my lover, guys.
The kid is not my son.
She's
This is when you need to be doing shrooms. That is fucking great.
she's just a girl.
Michael
Means that
Jackson
I am
singing
the
to you on shrooms.
And I've got to tell you,
The kid is not my son.
kid is not my song, guys.
Oh, like
That's
pull into him.
amazing.
We had enough of that and just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
exited the
That's
room. But
amazing.
we saw him again at the
Yeah.
at the top 40 band or whatever.
Right.
So they did a set of rock and roll. They did top 40, and then they did club hits or whatever.
Yeah.
But they weren't bad. Probably an 8
Yeah.
for a cruise band.
Cruise band, they hire good shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Hit
mean-
all the things that you needed them to.
For entertainment, they're like always gonna be on it, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why they do comedy fucking cruises and
Yeah.
they do fucking band cruises.
Yeah.
Is that they know what is going to keep people happy.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
entertainment.
would I do it again? Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I would expect exactly that, though.
Right.
Just know that you're on a boat. Ensenada is not.
It's not far.
It's not a romance luxury destination. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, yes, I can't wait to go to Ensenada. If
Yeah.
given the choice again, I might stay on the boat. Like,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need.
to see the city.
I
go
would
back
get
to
off the
Papa's and
boat
be
to
right
get
back.
off the boat
Yeah.
Sure.
and maybe get my fucking undergarments fucking shrazzled, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go see the blowhole.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I just want some dude to shove his face in my butthole.
Yeah.
Overall, great time and totally worth it.
Nice.
Totally worth it.
One thing, so
I would, though, if for the same price, I'd go fucking do a weekend-ish in New York or
Right.
Miami,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
I would see a bunch of the states because I've seen a bunch of the states.
Right.
And that versus doing this booze cruise, I would rather have a good time in a city
Right.
than do walk
Be
through
on
the
a
casino
boat,
every
yeah.
time.
but
Yeah.
where could you go for that price? Nowhere.
Comparable. I think about going to New Orleans would be the same for that
wait.
price. I could go to Chicago for
If you
That
had-
long?
for 4 days.
A mysterious price of your cruise. What was it?
Okay, end of the day, everything. 2 people. Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Give me a second to just tally it up.
You got 400. at
So
the end.
everything that we did, even Ensenada,
Yeah.
even souvenirs, even gratuities,
Yeah, put everything.
everything.
$1,000.
No. Like 16.
That's not bad.
So for 16, you can steal
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
For like
2 people.
For
2 days.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like 2 days, 3 days.
$400 round trip ticket for 2 people is $800. Then
Where are
A
you
hotel?
staying?
Who am I? I'm not staying at fucking Motel 6.
Rage Corner.
I'm staying at the U-Haul. They'll be money because they backed into my
But a
fucking car.
comparable thing because
Tales from the U.
Just because he said it.
this is a cruise ship room, so it's
Yeah,
it's a small ass shower.
you're not renting that room because you're gonna stay in it. If you didn't do shrooms, you would have never been in it.
I still think I could do New Orleans for the same price.
You probably could.
You probably could.
Yeah.
Oliver's Privilege Corner, he probably couldn't even fly there.
Privilege Corner.
No, dude, your first class ticket with your extra room.
Hey, I'm on points, dude. I'm all on points.
I know.
Well,
but-
I would still, at some point, Dude's Cruise
Yeah.
would be a good fun.
what I was gonna bring up is
The best part is that it's all fucking self-contained. That's the best part.
Yeah.
You can be
all included.
Yeah, it's a floating fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
So have a good time.
absolutely. For some reason, over this past month, like 6 times, Alaska cruise has brought up throughout all people that I talked to.
Huh.
I would love to do the
Go
Alaska
to Alaska.
cruise.
Oh my God, that's
Hello.
way more than I thought I was going to be.
Fucking
Oh, well.
sleeving it up, dude.
Sleeping it up. Alaska be hilariously
I'd be down to go to
awesome.
Alaska. Yeah.
What, you got fucking Bill Burr on the fucking
No, where it's
cruise or
awesome and you go like, that was fucking awesome, Alaska. Yeah.
I'd be down to go to Alaska.
Yeah, that's a.
Shroom it to Alaska.
I was just talking.
Ooh.
So the boss was just saying that's the best way to go to Alaska. So he went to Alaska, flew there, and he had a way more fun time with his wife just doing the cruise up.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like,
I would Alaska cruise.
Yeah,
for
I'd
sure.
be down.
it's like 9 days.
Wow.
Wow.
I would still do it.
I would too.
How many days in Alaska? 2?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the Caribbean. If you,
Like 3 and 3?
anyone ever thinks about Caribbean, just find the cruise that doesn't do the Keys. So like what you just said about
Skip the Keys.
whatever city you went to in Mexico.
Ensenada. Skip Ensenada.
So
Baja.
that's what the Keys are. So like you get off and it's just like
It's a port town.
It's a port.
it's a
town,
port town.
Yeah.
Like everything is expensive and they're all like conch, dude.
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
this conch, eat this conch, and then you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get to like Grand Caymans and you're like, this is the fucking place that I want.
Getting off that shuttle bus, charter bus, and like looking at Ensenada, I was like, I think I already
I've
get
seen
it.
it. Yeah,
I
I've
think
seen
I
here.
You
already
could
get
drive
it.
before.
You could drive to the Keys.
Yeah, nice billboards.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're not fooling me. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand what's happening. Yeah. But I'm sure there's great resorts in
Oh,
that
there's
town.
gotta be. Yeah.
So if you want something like that with real oysters,
Yeah, for
know,
you to stay at.
not the bar strip oysters
not
next to the
for
tourist
6
shop.
hours or whatever.
Yeah,
You know, you're in Mexico, so I probably wouldn't eat any of that food.
But oyster bar titties is maybe a once in a lifetime.
What's up, Oyster Bar Titty?
Yeah.
All right. Pause.
Uh
How old were the titties?
huh. Early 30s.
Okay. Those are
Okay.
good titties.
Yeah. Maybe late 20s.
What size titties?
I don't know. C's?
Those
Okay.
are good titties.
What size?
Them's good titties.
the place.
B's?
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. But all right, I'll take it.
You know
Sounds
what?
good.
I like those tits.
It wasn't mosquito bites. It wasn't dinner plates. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't
Just in the middle?
It wasn't.
dude.
It wasn't offensive.
All right.
Proportionate.
It's offensive.
You know what? I'll take that. You know what?
Is that it?
We'll talk to you guys next week.
Consistently
Maybe like an 8.
So
Maybe
as
like
you
an
heard,
8.
my name is Christopher Dobrin from the University of
I like
California
that.
at Irvine, and Omar Costa Amido from here at University of Coimbra. So before we start, I'm going to give an intro to the intro, which is to say that this is, in our minds, a very introductory paper and a very introductory talk, sort of introducing our initial thoughts into this question of what are the correlations between music and quantum computing. And so as such, we're not presenting profound, deep findings after years of research. We're more projecting what are some possibilities that we think are potentially interesting, and we hope that that will engender conversation with you over coffee and dinner and so on. So I'll be talking briefly about some of the musical concepts that we've started with. Omar will talk about some of the technical implementation, and then we'll briefly talk about what we see as possible next steps. So our main idea is to explore correlations between quantum theory and music theory, and specifically between principles of quantum computing and musical harmony. And we're particularly interested in this as a methodology for composers. I'm primarily a composer of both instrumental and computer music, And in my music, I'm very interested in trying to devise novel sonorities and novel harmonic grammars. And therefore, when I'm doing computer music, I'm very often involved with algorithmic composition or algorithmic improvisation using some harmonic system that I've devised to try to make music that is at the same time somewhat novel in its sound and also sensible tonally to the listener. So Omar asked me, what does harmony for composers mean? Because at my university, I teach a seminar called Harmony for Composers, because I find that young composers often have a very unsophisticated view of harmony based on their undergraduate training in music theory, which at least in the United States is quite limited. And so there's a whole world of harmonic exploration post-Wagner that they have not really delved into deeply. And so I come at it from what I call a polytheoretic and a pan-stylistic, polytheoretic and pan-stylistic approach to harmony and composing. So how is harmony for composers different from any other sort of harmony, Omar asked me. And my answer is that harmony for theorists tends to be a retrospective view of music. One looks at a score that is already fixed, one sees that one chord progresses to another, and one then analyzes that chord progression based on an out-of-time view of the entire piece. One can see into the future in effect, and one can see into the past. Harmony for composers, and particularly harmony for improvisers, is very different because you're in the musical moment. You're playing a chord perhaps on your instrument, and yet at the same time, you're trying to decide where to go next. And so there might be a very obvious place to go next, but there might be other less obvious places to go. And that's really a composer and improviser's job, is to make that kind of decision, where to go next. But in that moment, just as I believe it was Edmund Husserl who pointed out that we're only hearing the present. We're not really hearing the past. We're remembering the past, and we're not really hearing the future. We're having expectations of the future. So we have retention and we have protension, but in the moment, we only have the present, right? And we don't know of anything else. So it's a real-time creative activity, the practice of harmony for an improviser. And I would say for a listener, it's also a very real-time experience. You have heard the past, but you're not hearing the past now, and you don't know what's coming next. And in your mind, as an objective listener, almost anything could happen next. Although you might, of course, have expectations of what will be most likely to happen. So it's a real-time experiential reality for the listener. So although I don't think listeners generally listen with Roman numeral notation as they're listening, saying what chord they're on and where they're likely to go based on the harmonic function, but at every moment, the future is uncertain. Some chords are more ambiguous than others, obviously, and I call that the Schrodinger's chord. In the moment that we hear the chord, we don't know where it's going. It could be anything. Just in the metaphorical thought experiment of Schrodinger's cat, we don't know whether the cat is alive or dead until we open the box. So that moment when the chord is resolved, or in the case of quantum computing, when the qubit is measured, that's the moment when we actually realize whether it's a 0 or a 1. So this seemed like an interesting and kind of intriguing metaphorical relationship between the two fields that intrigued me, and that's when I approached Omar and said, let's talk about this. Is there anything in this at all? And so we decided to choose kind of the most obvious example of ambiguity of harmonic function, which is the diminished seventh chord, because obviously it divides the circle of fifths into 4 equal parts. Therefore, it has 4 equally likely roots and can resolve to either a major or minor chord. So if it has 4 possible points of resolution, and each of those points of resolution can be major or minor, that gives us 8 possibilities. And the thing, of course, that makes this possible is the equal tempered scale, which means that an A sharp is the same as a B flat, that a C sharp is the same as a D flat, and so on in equal temperament. So that's what makes it possible for the circle of fifths even to be a circle of fifths, right? So the classic resolution, no, I don't know, yeah. The classic resolution of a diminished seventh chord, if you see this first 2 measures here, when we hear that chord, we might or might not have an expectation of where it's going next, but perhaps the most obvious expectation, a C major chord followed by a C sharp diminished seventh chord, would be that we would go to a D minor triad. Oops, that was not good. Sorry about that. Thank you. I'll be careful not to touch anything. But as you all probably know, by inharmonically respelling that diminished seventh chord, we could resolve to any of the other three possible leading tone chords. So the second chord there is interpreting the E as the root of the chord, and therefore the D flat is the seventh of the chord, and we resolve to an F major chord. In the third example, the G is the root of the chord, and therefore the E is actually respelled as F flat and takes us to an A flat major chord. And in the fourth example, what are we doing there? We're going to an A sharp diminished seventh chord, which then resolves to a B minor chord. So I've sort of quasi-arbitrarily chosen whether to resolve to a major or a minor chord in this example, but you can imagine there are four other possibilities there, which would be the opposite chord quality of resolution. So we have those 8 possibilities. And I should say that, if you've studied Romantic or even just classical music, you'd know that really there are far, far more possibilities than just those 8. We could pretty much resolve to any chord that contains any of those 4 notes of resolution. So we could resolve to a B flat major chord, we could resolve to a G major chord, etc. And once you start talking about the possibility of resolving to a 4-note chord, then you're multiplying your possible chords of resolution greatly. So that's just to say that in this sense, the diminished seventh chord, particularly in jazz, can just about go anywhere. It's more of a sonority and a color than it is a function in a lot of music. And there again, I would say it's probably because not only does it have particular pulling tendencies as explained in classical music theory, it also has no pulling tendencies because it's perfectly symmetrical. It has no interval to tell us that it should go one way or another. So it seemed to me like this was the perfect vagrant chord, as Arnold Schoenberg said, the chord that just will happily go anywhere. And so I decided to make this little thought experiment, which then became a little programming experiment, which was from any starting chord, which we'll just say is C major, choose one of the 3 possible diminished seventh chords, one of these 3 pitch class sets, then choose one of the 4 possible inversions, which will determine what note is in the bass or what pitch is in the bass, and then resolve to one of the 2 chord qualities, either major or minor, and then repeat that process. So that gives us 3 times 4 times 2, 24 possible results for every time we repeat that process. Now, needless to say, if we repeat that process over and over again, it's not terribly musically interesting, but just as a little demonstration of kind of what I think of as being the simplest possible demonstration of this, that's what I chose as the experiment for us to try and realize. But in the spirit of quantum computing, I said we should try to make all of the random decisions or all of the probabilistic decisions be done with a single bit. In other words, by resolving a qubit either to 1 or 0. So we decided to make all of our decisions using only single bits rather than the standard process of using a random number generator. So for choosing between 2 options, you only need 1 bit, of course, and to choose between 4 options, you only need 2 bits. But for choosing between 3 options, it becomes a little bit clumsy in classical computing. I think that probably the accepted way to choose between 3 things with totally equal probability would be to use 2 bits to generate a random number 0 to 3. And then if it's one of those possibilities that you decide is the null possibility, you go back and do it again. Not terribly efficient, but not the worst thing in the world. But it seemed like maybe this was a place where the real superposition qualities of quantum computing might actually provide an answer to how to make decisions in a different sort of way. Whether it's a better way or not, entirely up to debate, but just as something for us to explore and to get us started with this idea of superposition in the case of a harmonically ambiguous chord. I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Chris. So for those of you who don't know, Chris is not only a great teacher and composer, he's also a great cook. So I thought that this idea what he set up here is just a perfect recipe to now go ahead and try to make it or resolve it, work with it with quantum computing. So let me just loop back around on this presentation. Here's two different graphics to represent this idea of a loop, or however you prefer. Going forwards and looking deeper into itself. So to go back to the main idea, to explore correlations between quantum theory and music theory, specifically between principles of quantum computing and musical harmony, particularly as a new methodology for composers. I wanted to point that out again for a second. So Chris talked about 3 views of harmony, and I'm going to point out 3 views of quantum mechanics. We have quantum physics, we have quantum computing that I shorten as QC, and then we also have science fiction. I'm going to leave the last one aside. It's great, it's sometimes really creative and amusing, but I'm mostly focusing on the first 2, and I just wanted to point these 2 here side by side just to clarify something, which is that knowing a lot about quantum physics doesn't mean that you know all of that there is to know about quantum computing, and vice versa. Knowing a lot about quantum computing doesn't mean that you know all about quantum physics. I know more of quantum computing. I know very little about quantum physics, and maybe a great physicist would say that no one really knows everything about quantum physics, but that's another story. Okay, so what is this thing called QC? QC is a way to compute problems using quantum mechanics. So let's say that we have a problem and we want to find a solution using quantum mechanics and a quantum computer. We still need to use a classical computer. We need that to write our logical circuits, which is our set of instructions to compute the problem. We do that by using quantum circuits, and we write the quantum circuits using quantum gates. Then we send those set of instructions to our quantum computer, and there we make use of quantum mechanics and quantum mechanics phenomena like entanglement and superposition. But then when we want to retrieve our answer, we have to measure this quantum state. And this measurement thing, it collapses the states, and the information that we get is the information that we can read on the screen, which is our classical machine. So that's going to be now back into zeros and ones. So previously we talked about ambiguity of harmonic function. So here this quantum state is ambiguous, has this ambiguity in itself. And this is because a quantum state is a complex state. It can be in a superposition of both 0 and 1, and it gets collapsed when measured. So here's a little exercise for us to do together. Let's say that I have this qubit. Actually, this is a mathematical visual representation of a qubit. It's not a qubit in itself. It's called a block sphere. But the little pink arrow is this vector is representing the state vector of this qubit right now. And it's pointing all the way up to a 0. So if this qubit is in this state, when it gets measured, we will read a classical 0. If it's pointing all the way down to the 1 state, when we measure it, we get 1. So now a question for all of you, with stretching our arms again, if you will. What happens when I measure this state? You don't have to all answer at the same time, but it would be kind of neat, in sync. You're going to say 1, 0. Can I see some arms up? No? No one wants to try to guess? Okay. So if you said 1, you're half correct. If you said 0, you're half correct. If you said 0 and 1, you're incorrect, and you're somehow inappropriate. So mind you that I said, what happens if I make a measurement? If I measure just once, then it has to collapse to only one of the options, 0 or 1. So if I make several measurements, it will probably collapse half of the time to 0 and another half of the time to 1. And that's when the fun begins. Okay, so science fiction obviously will say that if you measure a superposition, the world catches on fire and you need the help of some superhero, but that's another story. And now I wanted to actually use this in a very practical way. And this is what I've been doing for several years now, also with the help of Chris at some point, creating a tool for musicians and artists to build, run, and simulate quantum circuits in a visual programming environment called Max, which Chris is an expert of and is one of the main responsibles for many of us to actually get into Max in the first place. And I built it a couple of years ago, and I called it the QAC Toolkit. QAC stands for Quantum Computing Aided Composition Toolkit. So let's see if I can do a live demo to show you this. So that is, by the way, a Max package. It's officially available on the Max Package Manager. If you search for the QAC Toolkit, it should appear here. So in Max, and for those of you who don't know, we just build everything visually with boxes and we connect them. So one of the objects that you can have access to once you have this package is OCH.microKitKit. The way we interact with it is by using messages. So let me create a message named quantum circuit to build a quantum circuit. I need to give it a name, and I'm going to choose QC. And I also need to say how many qubits and how many classical bits this quantum circuit has. I should have cleaned the console. So this here on the right side is the console that will let us know what's happening. So when I send this message, it confirms that it created a new circuit named QC. So now that I have this circuit, I can call it, mine is called QC, and add some gates. So by default, all qubits start at the 0 state, which is the relaxed energy state. So we can flip it, and I'm going to do here something really naughty. Oh, I made an error. So this is just to show that we start counting from 0, so the correct message should be QC x0 to add an x gate to the 0th qubit. Okay, now it had that. That's cool, but we now need to measure it, so we can also add some measurement gates, and we do it in a very similar manner. We want to measure qubit 0 on classical bit 0. Okay, so our quantum circuit is defined. It's a super simple quantum circuit. Now, in order to run it, we can send it to a real quantum hardware, or we can use a simulator. Fortunately, this toolkit includes a simulator entity, I call it, that we can create using a message called simulator. Similarly, we can give it a name, let's call it sim, and we can tell it what quantum circuit we want it to run. So it's named QC. All right, so we created our simulator. Now, to have our simulator do something, we can use its name, it's called sim, and get the counts. So basically, it's going to run this circuit multiple times, by default 1,024 times. And because the only thing that I did was to change the states, flip the states, change from 0 to 1, for those 1,024 shots, we have the result 1. Okay, but what if it was not in this simple state of either 0 or 1, but was in a superposition of those two states? An even superposition, more specifically. Okay, let's recreate this. I build a quantum circuit, add the gate, add the measurement gate, add the simulator, and request some counts. Now we can see that we have, for roughly half of the time, the 0 result, and the other half, the 1 result, which is what we were expecting. Okay, that's cool. That gives us an option between we can choose between two things, right? That could be like major, minor, would you say? Yeah. But another question that we have, the recipe was to choose between 4 different notes of the diminished chord to be the root. So to do that, we probably need 2 qubits. So let's do that. And then maybe 2 atom-out gates. So we are adding an atom-out gate on both qubits. Let's also have the measurement gates on both qubits as well and see what we got. We have different results for 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. That is like the simplest toy example and fastest that I could do in the time that Chris allowed me to speak. But I have just one more, which is I'm not going to patch by on the fly. I have it opened, I hope, which is how to go about choosing one between 1 out of 3 without having to discard one of these options. So there's different types of gates that we can use, and Hadamard puts a qubit in an even superposition, but we can use something like an RX gate that we can give it a parameter to put it in an uneven superposition. And that's what the next example is going to look like. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, so 1 out of 3, and this was actually inspired by a song by Breakbot. It's 1 out of 2. So here we have a quantum circuit with 2 qubits, and we are building it, adding an RX gate with a parameter to get an uneven superposition that would give us 2/3 of the time a 0 and 1/3 of the time a 1 on the first qubit, mind you. And then we have an anti-controlled Hadamard gate between 0 and 1. And then we have the measurement gates. So what this anti-controlled Hadamard gate does is that when the first qubit is 0, then it's going to put the second qubit in a superposition, which is great because we have 0 2/3 of the time. So we can split those 2/3 into 1/3 each, where the second qubit will change. So we will only have 0, 0, 0, 1, and 1, 0 results without having to discard anything. Okay, and I think I am back to the slides. Yeah, that's the recipe again, and off to you, Chris.
Okay. So we are running short on time, so I'll just show you a couple of passes of this program just to give you an idea of how different the results can be. I mean, they're the same and yet different. So this first one is an example where, as you can see, we start with the C major chord. We use this circuit to choose basically which of the 3 pitch class sets we'll choose as our diminished 7th chord, then which of those, which inversion it will be in, which determines what the bass note has to be. And then the other notes are chosen with a separate algorithm that does the voice leading just pretty much by choosing the most conjunct resolution. And then it does it again once it arrives. So in this case, it chooses chords that are more or less all interpretable as being within C major, so it never actually modulates, and it ends up on a first inversion A minor chord. And then in the second example, it ends up doing something rather different, which is it goes immediately to an A sharp diminished 7th chord in first inversion, and through various passes ends up being ending up on an F sharp major chord. So I have, of course, didn't do any of this harmonic analysis in making the example. I just simply ran the program, but I did the harmonic analysis retrospectively, and I said probably the simplest way to say it is that as soon as we get to that A sharp diminished 7th chord, we're on some sort of like secondary dominant leading to a B minor, which is part of an F sharp minor, and it ends up F sharp major. Oh, do we not have an example of that?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. So obviously, F sharp major is a good ways away from A minor, right? So just very quickly, some of the things we think we'll try and do next is using other classically ambiguous chords. And in fact, it turns out that one of those very ambiguous chords in modern practice is the dominant 7th chord, which we think of as being maybe the most directional chord of all. It just says, I'm going to 1, or maybe I'm going to 6, right? But in fact, there are many, many places that in contemporary usage, the dominant 7th chord configuration might go. And so that's another exploration that we plan to do next. But also extending this into harmonies of 5+ pitches so that the landscape gets a little more complicated and a little bit more like the kind of music that I personally am interested in. and then assigning perhaps differing probabilities to all of these choices, so that rather than making it a simple binary 50% likelihood or a 33% likelihood, we have continuously variable likelihoods, which would allow the music to be guided toward different either closely related or far related places. And I find that for me personally, this is interesting as a way to go beyond classical theory and go into places that, as I said, sort of create new harmonic orders, new harmonic grammars that are previously unheard, but might still be very sensible and interesting. Do you want to do a plug for your thing?
Oh, there's still...
No, we'll pass those.
Yeah. Just to quickly add that we also have a website with resources for the paper. We know that both of us have to wear glasses, so if you want to look at the pictures more up close and the patch, you're free to go to this website. And also a little plug on this forum, community.quantumland.art, a website database and a public online forum that I've created for everyone interested in creative practice in quantum computing. This is the first website, the Harmony, and this is the second one that has a forums on GitHub discussions where people are sharing events. MCM is there as well, as you can see. And that's, if I haven't lost the presentation, all that we have to say. Thank you.